do have a little bit of a different setup, so. Currently, Melissa is a little bit... You don't need to move anywhere.
Oh.
You're good. I'm just saying that if somebody were to chat, there's the box.
Ah, good. Someone chat.
Block me. Do
yeah,
it.
It's right over here.
Do it. Block me.
You cannot block
posting.
me.
I'm posting all the things.
Wow.
Post things.
Wow. Good job. Good job. Are you posting on TikTok?
Oh yeah, where's our TikTok?
Do we need a TikTok?
I thought you got a TikTok.
Yes. But I only got it to get my name on there.
I thought someone else had your name anyways.
Does somebody have my name? Let me look.
Ouija? I thought you said somebody had your name.
Somebody has my name on Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah, which, by the way, I emailed Twitter like a year ago, and I was like, hey, the guy who has got my name, he doesn't do anything on this account. He hasn't done anything since like 2012. Can I have it?
Can you give it to me?
Did they respond?
Yeah, they said that we can't do that.
Yeah.
Where's the thing? TikTok. What is my name under? Oh no, Angelina did a TikTok.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm so confused. What's my name on here? It is the real Ouija. Somebody did take my name.
Oh, dang.
Somebody took my name.
Who are they? Did you look them up?
Let's look.
What type of videos do they have?
What kind of content?
You just comment on all the videos. You stole my name. You stole my name.
You did this.
But it looks like it's me. Is it not me?
I mean, is that you?
Oh no, here it is. They made 2.
Oh, what are they?
Oh, that's you. Back in 2020.
Oh wow. Oh, it got raining.
Oh, it got raining. Okay.
There you go.
There you go. There's Ouija.
Now I know.
The real Ouija.
The tagline they have is, I wonder what it feels like to be more than I am.
Profound.
And it does say Luigi Dial.
Amazing.
They stole me. They stole my name.
They did.
That's why I go onto every social media app now. It doesn't matter whether I plan on using it, and just snagging my stuff as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Are you on Hive?
Yes, I'm on Hive. I got Post. I got Mastodon. Have I posted on any of them? No.
Someone's gonna email those places and be like, "This guy hasn't been active."
Oh no!
Blah, blah, blah.
I immediately posted Post. That's all I did.
Okay.
This is my account for my name. I'm stealing it.
Do you want to
Commandeer.
mic closer?
What? No. I'm the loudest one of the three of us. This mic can pick me up from anywhere on planet Earth. So.
Where we at?
Where we at?
Yeah, what happened last time?
What happened?
You tell me.
Me?
Yeah. Start it off.
Well, we're officially lawyers in London town now.
London town.
Yep, and we have our second case afoot. No one has died yet, but someone was stabbed on a street where there were witnesses, but no one saw the witnesses. And there was a man, and they think he did it, but he also didn't see the stabber. And he's a little strange. And
yeah, what was up with him?
I don't remember. But he's Japanese, right?
He is Japanese, yes.
So we have that. That's cool. And then we're going up against the Reaper again, Reaper of the Bailey.
He's back.
And then there's this cop guy, and he kind of sucks, but has a great voice. And yeah, we reviewed the evidence. We interviewed the guy who's in custody, and I think now it's just court time.
I think we don't have any evidence.
No, we don't have any evidence. They didn't let us go look.
They didn't let us look, but now he's here.
Right.
And he will.
Are they gonna let us?
And
now?
he will let us look. Is my assumption.
We will see. Oh, and we found out that Herlock Sholmes was the one who accused this guy.
Yes.
And that pissed the police officer off.
Yeah, because he's like, I don't understand these deductions. Just a bunch of mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, and he's a little bit upset that he's famous now.
Yeah, he is, because he's like, I can't walk down the street and ask questions, and they're like, you're the guy from that book.
Yeah.
What's it like working with Herlock Sholmes? The Herlock Sholmes. It's like, that guy sucks.
That guy does suck. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else. I'm pretty sure you hit on everything.
We learned that Mr. McGilded.
Oh, he died.
Oh yeah, Mr. McGilded.
He burned.
Burned.
But no one seems to be concerned about that.
No.
We've just like moved on.
Yep.
So
Very strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
and we're looking for a cheaper hotel to stay in.
Yeah. Because we did not take any of Mr. McGilded's guineas before he died.
Didn't.
He didn't even leave us any money.
No.
It's ridiculous. I think that we're at the point where, like, we can just start talking to him. I don't think we talked to him at all, right?
Right.
Oh,
Nope.
nope. We maxed out his
No,
contract.
we were going to Herlock Sholmes, I think.
We were going to
Oh.
Herlock Sholmes' home. And it was just so that Susano, who can meet with him again.
Susato.
Yeah.
Susato-san.
Yeah. Yup.
But also, he has the evidence. How did he get? Oh,
Right.
cutscene.
We get a cutscene?
Oh.
Thank you very much. It's just up there overlooking the street. Good day.
Well, what did he
Good
say?
day.
Thanks again.
It's weird they have British accents.
Yeah.
Oh, the
This
famous.
is it. The residence of Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Yeah. Why English accent there? Shows.
So,
Okay.
Herlock
Do you want him to have a Japanese accent?
I mean, it's not a British one.
Just the difference.
You want him to have a southern accent?
Or a no accent accent.
He's developing a southern accent
Yeah.
because of the sword.
Oh yeah.
19th of February, 12:53 p.m. Sholmes Suite. So, this is where the great detective makes his living. It feels surreal to be in here somehow. Holy shit, this place is... Oh no. Is it as described in the stories, Miss Susato? Susato-san?
Many famous cases have been solved here in this very room.
Oh, I suppose there must have been, yes. I've never read the stories, so it's hard to get quite excited about it as she seems to be.
The detective chases the villain relentlessly as he disappears into the fog down an unlit London street. Oh, the thrill of it, the romanticism. Can't you feel your heart thumping in your chest? Can't you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, I suppose I can. Yes.
So, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
I'll just stand here and soak up the atmosphere for a while longer. Please, don't mind me.
She's obsessed. Well, it looks like our detective friend isn't home at the present.
So he just let you in?
Excuse me? Is anyone home? No, I like how you just walked in. You waltzed into this place.
Just like in Pokemon.
Just like in Pokemon.
Probably me. Oh, do we have a visitor?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hello, is it a big new case for Mr. Sholmes?
Hello? Wait. Aren't you?
Oh, how rude of me. I'll go make some tea at once.
The end of her pigtails are hearts.
Oh my god.
Cute.
I'm sure it's the same girl. Mr. Sato! Did you see the girl who was just here?
So, huh?
Oh, yes. Isn't it truly extraordinary?
Oh
You
god.
won't even turn around.
To think that the King of Bohemia came to this very room to ask Mr. Sholmes to take on his case.
The King of Bowaria?
King Wilhelm Gottschried Sigismund von Ormstein. Of course.
That's the official pronunciation.
Yep.
We should have Googled that to find out if that was real. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Forget the adventures of Sherlock Holmes for just a moment and look over here.
The tea's brewed, and I have a freshly baked cake as well.
Excuse me, she baked the cake.
It's you.
Oh no, you're gonna be talking to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first time that you're talking to yourself.
No, I think I might have with Reaper and Susato, maybe.
Oh, I think so.
Oh, maybe.
Reaper and like one of the juries or whatever.
Mm.
This is probably the longest that I'll do.
Yeah.
I knew it. Susato-san recognizes her too.
No, flashback.
Oh.
It has been 2 weeks, I guess. Ah, there you are. And taking that with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine.
I make deadly weapons. It's the girl who turned up at the end of Mr. McGilden's trial in the defendant's antechamber.
I've never met a lawyer from the Far East before. Poor you, having to get straight to work when you've only just arrived in London.
How do you know that?
Oh, yes. It was challenging. I assume that her dad told her that.
Her dad?
You
Yeah,
assume.
I assume that
that.
she's what's his name? Son.
Daughter?
Daughter.
Herlock Sholmes'
Yeah.
daughter?
Yeah.
Maybe. She does kind of have his vibe, I suppose.
Well, try this tea. It's my special blend, you know.
You know for a fact it's coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Is tea supposed to look that color?
Bean tea. Oh my, what a fragrant, yet mellow flavor. Hooray, it's a winner. I tried blending different leaves designed to alleviate fatigue, you see. You must be exhausted after your long voyage here, and you have another ticklish trial tomorrow. Oh, and you're to defend a Japanese man. I do wish you lots and lots of luck.
So much.
Did Mr. Sholmes tell you about us by any chance? Oh, you know Hurley, do you?
What?
Hurley.
Hurley.
Hurley Sholmes. Hurley, Mr. Sholmes to you surely.
Mr. Sholmes was a fellow passenger on the boat that brought us to Great Britain, you see. Was he really? Well, I had no idea.
I think you could pull up a little bit. One more. There you go.
I'm afraid Hurley's out on an errand again today, even though he's just returned from overseas.
Wait a minute. We met this girl for the first time yesterday after the trial, and only briefly at that. How on earth does she know so much about us? Did she deduce all those things, you think?
And perhaps more to the point, why is she here in Mr. Holmes' suite?
And why is she calling him Hurley?
Oh, silly me. I haven't introduced myself, have I?
This is obviously anime style, where she's like actually 45.
Right.
Yeah. She's 127
Wasn't that in
years
Breath of the Wild, too? Where she, like, turned herself to
she
be
turned-
12
old.
or
The
something?
girl in the tower with
Yeah.
the the animatronics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what she did. She turned herself to
That's
be
coming
12.
out in like 6 weeks.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
shit, that's right. That's another game I have to play.
Mm-hmm.
We're all gonna be playing that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we finish this by the end
Oh, we
of
should
the
have
year.
a Breath of the Wild party and just, like, go over to someone's house and all sit in coziness and, like, play Breath of the Wild.
At the end of the day, we're like, so where are you guys at?
Yeah.
I'm in.
How far'd you get?
I didn't get anywhere. I just got all the high points.
Yeah.
Or someone finds, like, a big monster and everyone's like, okay, let's see.
We're all going.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, where'd you find it?
Did you build the car yet? What?
There's a car?
Did you see in the trailer?
No, I didn't
It's a
see
fucking
it.
car.
Oh, I have to
Oh,
look
yeah.
at it.
You haven't
Yeah.
watched the trailer?
I don't know. No, I haven't really seen anything.
The last trailer is probably the last one I'll watch.
Yeah?
Yeah, because it actually showed like real gameplay and not just like cinematic
Yeah.
or like him just doing one slash type thing. It's like actually showed like things. So.
Uh-oh.
It's
I have
really
to watch
funny
it.
because there are different types of vehicles that you see
Mhm.
in the trailer that are obviously inspired by the community that did hacks.
Oh.
Of,
That's
flying
funny.
with the magnetism or
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's cool.
That is actually really cool.
Yeah,
If they watched what people were doing.
Oh,
I
100%
love
they
that.
saw that Donkey video where he put 4 like balloons on the side of a
Yes.
thing and made a like airboat.
Mm-hmm.
100%. That video has like 12 billion views. or
Yeah,
something.
it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh.
It's a great pleasure to meet you both. My name is Iris Wilson.
Wilson?
Oh, like the
Watson.
the Watson.
Yeah.
I live here together with Hurley.
Yup.
Mm.
Ah, Iris, is it? What a lovely name.
What?
What's the matter?
No, wait, this can't be.
So that's meant to be me.
Did you say that your name is Wilson?
Wilson! What's the matter with Susato-san? Why is she all so flustered all of a sudden?
Yes, that's right. And what are your names?
Oh, I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a lawyer from Japan.
Oh, sorry. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Susato Mikotowa. It's wonderful to meet you.
Lovely. Susie and Runa. Got it.
Susie and Runo?
Mm.
Runo instead of Reno? Naru?
Mm-mm.
Ryunosuke.
Mm.
Susie.
And Runo? If you take out the Y,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Runo.
Yeah.
There's more to this girl than meets the eye. I have so many questions for her, I don't know where to start.
Yes, and so do I.
What?
Why does she read our brain
I
all
don't
the time?
know.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly...
Oh my god.
Iris, could I show you this?
Oh, how exciting. What is it? Tell me all about it.
Oh, actually, I was hoping you would be able to tell me something about it. If anything comes to mind.
Why would it?
Well, no, I suppose it wouldn't.
Tell me. I want to hear everything.
This hasn't gone according to plan. Okay, we'll submit the other one later. Alright, Iris. So it was you that we ran into yesterday, wasn't it? At the Old Bailey?
Yes, that's right. You were ever so helpful. Thank you so much.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm so sorry we couldn't have been more welcoming.
Though, at the time, we did have a rather large gun pointed at us.
Like this?
Thinking back now, you left with Miss Lestrade in the tow, didn't you?
Oh yes, that awkward witness, Gina Lestrade.
Oh, Ginny, yes. She's a professional pickpocket.
So we found out.
It was very naughty of her to pinch my invention like that.
Are you referring to the trial disrupting gun-like contraption?
Exactly. So I followed her, you see, to get it back. Perhaps I should think about a fitting self-destruct mechanism in my inventions.
She just puts TNT up taped to the side of it. This girl is dangerous.
Anyway, I brought Ginny back here after that, so she could apologize to my trusty technician.
Sorry, your technician?
Hurley, of course, silly.
Hurley?
Hurley is your technician?
Yes, Herlock Sholmes. We live here together.
I had no idea that the great detective had such an interesting young daughter.
Daughter, not likely.
Oh no. What? What?
I wouldn't call him Hurley if he was my father, would I?
Yeah, I thought so.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought so.
Well,
As soon as he said Hurley.
What is your relationship with Mr. Holmes?
So mentor, mentee.
Well, I expect you found out that lodgings of any kind in London are very expensive. So, the solution is to share the cost with a partner, a roommate.
Flatmate. Your roommates?
They were roommates.
And they were roommates. We'll never know what that conversation was ever about.
I think I don't know if it was real, but someone said that they were the person
Oh, really?
who was on the phone saying it, and they explained what the story was.
It's probably
Wow.
never as interesting as our brains want
I think
it to
it
be.
was actually.
Really?
Yeah, it was something, but
And
I don't
they
know
were
if it was real or
roommates.
I hope you don't mind me asking, Iris, but how old are you?
How old are we guessing?
14.
Yeah, 15. I was gonna say 14.
Yeah? Oh, shoot. Maybe I just pulled that from your mind.
Maybe.
Oh, just like Susata.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know?
Continue.
10 at
Dang.
last this year.
Oh, fuck!
Dang.
Well, what of your mother and father? They're dead. Oh no, they're not around.
Oh no, they're not around.
Sorry, I read
You're
your
good.
line. Oh, I see. I wonder what the story is there. Oops.
Oh, yes. There's something I must ask you.
Of course. Go ahead, Susie.
I am a very great fan of the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, and
Oh, you have a copy of Brand's magazine.
yes, I read every issue. It's delivered all the way to Japan on a ship.
Oh, this is so exciting. My stories are being read on the other side of the world.
Oh my god.
My stories?
That's right. Hurley is always solving such amazing cases, you see, and he tells me all about them. They really are quite fascinating. It would be such a shame if I was the only one who ever heard them, don't you think?
Goodness.
Last night, he was telling me all about a new case he just solved on a steamship traveling from a
Oh
faraway
my
land.
fucking god.
They're gonna end up in the magazine.
Ugh.
So I was just in the middle of typing up the manuscript for the next issue before you came.
I also love that he solved it.
Mm-hmm.
So you are the author?
Yes, I'll let you in on a secret if you like. I'm gonna call this latest adventure The Speckled Band.
Oh my god.
The Speckled Band? That's certainly very familiar.
Of course, I always change one or two details in the stories, here and there.
Mm-hmm.
This time, I had the idea of making a venomous snake be the cause of all the trouble.
Instead. Wait, she's covering for the bed.
Mm.
She's covering for the
They're
bed.
She
all
knows.
in it.
She knows. You don't see a bed here, do you?
No.
The bed
they
killed
know.
her parents.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
She's trying to get revenge.
She's getting revenge on the bed. Oh, that was Mr. Sholmes' first thought as well, actually.
Yes, and of course I know that a snake might not be a credible fit for the facts of the case exactly, but It's a story. Some poetic license is justified to make it more thrilling, I think. Don't you?
So, do you mean to say... Are the stories about Mr. Sholmes that are published in Rance magazine?
All written by me? Yes, on my wonderful and very modern typewriter.
But all of the stories I've ever read are written by a doctor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson.
Sorry, I just need a pseudonym because I'm a woman.
And I'm 10.
I'm a
And I'm
woman who's
10.
10 in the what time
I'm a
frame is this?
Lincoln girl.
The 1800s, 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 right?
I think 18. I'm not sure.
Susato's son's getting more and more worked up.
Yes, that's me. I mean, my name really is Wilson.
But what about the doctor of medicine part?
That's all true, too. I am a doctor of medicine.
Excuse me? No, at 10 years old?
At 10 years old.
Well, that's quite incredible.
But Dr. Wilson is an English gentleman. Gentleman.
Yes. I did alter the setting slightly for the stories to be more compelling.
Oh,
Well, it sounds a little strange, doesn't it? A great detective with a 10-year-old girl in tow?
I suppose it does, yes.
Poor Susato-san. She looks like her whole world has just fallen apart.
It kind of has.
Never meet your heroes.
Sometimes meet your heroes. Depends on who they are.
Sometimes meet your heroes.
About before.
Yes, what's on your mind, Reno? Do tell me.
How did you know that I was a lawyer and that we'd arrived in London? I mean,
Yes. Oh, and that we have a difficult trial tomorrow. How did you know all that? All of it.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Please, tell us how you did it. Explain every detail.
Of course, I'd be delighted. Although, there's really no mystery. Now, let's begin. Iris Wilson is proud to present her logic and reasoning
Oh,
spectacular.
oh,
Let's go.
oh no.
With her gun.
Pew pew! You're dead! I solved it! It was them!
It was me.
This is logic and this is reasoning. It's like thoughts and prayers.
Yep.
First of all, I already knew that you were a lawyer, Reno. After all, I met you yesterday at the Old Bailey in the defendant's antechamber.
I also presented this to you.
Yep.
She's like, I don't know.
But you also said that we'd only just arrived in London. How did you know that?
I observed the passport and travel ticket protruding from your breast pocket.
Uh-oh.
So, I was reasonably confident that you must have only just arrived in the country.
It's like an episode of Psych right now.
Yeah,
100%.
And on top of that, you accepted a case against that particular prosecutor, telling me you were unaware of London's court
Oh
affairs.
god.
Wow. Ugh. The Reaper of the Bailey? I walked right into that one, didn't I? Does she have a stamp on her?
She does.
Nope.
Then I noticed the red ink stamp on the back of Susie's hand.
Was that there? That was not there, right?
No. It is now though.
It is now.
Yeah, okay, but it wasn't there earlier.
No.
You were given that when you visited the local prison to meet with a suspect, weren't you? Earlier today. They use those stamps to keep a close eye on comings and goings, you see.
I didn't realize.
And a red stamp is only used for people visiting foreign inmates.
keep foreign inmates in a different place?
So, that told me that even though you only had yesterday concluded the trial of Magnus McGilded, the two of you had already had cause to visit a foreign inmate at a local prison. However, neither of you were wearing a particularly sad expression on your face. So, I concluded that the prisoner was likely to be a friend or a relative, was unlikely to be a friend or a relative. That led me to believe that you must have accepted a new case.
I see.
But how could you have known that the trial is tomorrow?
Well, having barely been home a few hours yesterday, Hurley solved yet another case. It obviously amused him. He told me that he caught a Japanese man who was bawling and trembling.
A Japanese man? Well, clearly that must have been.
Mr. Natsume.
I'm shaking.
Now, Runo has that fancy Japanese sword. And I think your outfit is called a kimono, isn't it, Susie? Well, anyway, it was clear to me that you both come from Japan from Japan yourselves. So I put two and two together and decided you must be defending the Japanese man Hurley caught. And there was only one conclusion those facts could lead me to. You both came here to ask Hurley about the case.
Damn.
Her reasoning sound. His
Yeah, yup.
reasoning.
No.
Oh my god.
There's a note on the mantelpiece that says the man's trial will be tomorrow. Hurley is always stabbing his notes with a knife, you know. He is silly.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And that's all there was to it, really. Thank you for listening. I'm Iris Wilson, and that was one of my great deductions.
Oh my gosh.
10 years old.
Oh. Well, was it a winner? Were my deductions correct?
They were spot on.
That was amazing, Iris. Truly a great deduction.
You even managed a certain something of Mr. Shulm's delivery.
Oh, well, I was just copying Hurley's style for that.
I love this music for this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is really very good news. You could tell us all about the case involving the Japanese man. You will, won't you, Iris, please?
Hold on, I want to see something real quick.
Stab. Knife.
I do like this fireplace. It's one of the best things I've seen since I've arrived in the country, in fact. Lingering beside the fire and watching the flames flicker and dance at the grate. It's so relaxing.
We can't relax, not when there's so many interesting things on the mantelpiece. Oh, it's just as it was described in the stories.
Is it?
Yes, exactly. Inside that Persian slipper, for example.
Are my chocolates for Elvensies?
11
Elevensies.
No, it's for the elves.
That's what I thought.
And transfixed by that large jackknife.
It's my shopping list for the market.
Oh. It's not quite how I remember it being described in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
They just keep beating Susato
Yeah.
down. Like, there's like everything, all these stories, they're not what I imagined. Poor Susato, she looks crushed. Okay, well, it didn't actually tell us anything about the note with the knife on it, so
No.
I guess we'll just keep talking with him. So yesterday, Mr. Shulms apprehended a Japanese man. You were saying?
Yes. Hurley had just arrived in London after a sea voyage. But the police were waiting for him at the railway station to take him directly to the crime scene.
The great detective is a popular man, it seems.
Apparently, a woman was stabbed on a quiet street somewhere in town. There were witnesses who had seen a short, shifty-looking man, stooped man, running away from the scene.
A short, shifty-looking, stooped man. Mr. Natsume, beyond any doubt.
Oh, that was mine.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't matter. Mr. Natsume, for any doubt. Soseki-san said that he didn't see anybody else on the street at all. But it seems like there were witnesses after all.
Hurley used his great deductive powers to determine the man's address. It was a lodging room very nearby. He went directly there with the police, and what did they find? A short, shifty-looking, stooped man shivering in fear.
Mr. Shom's great deduction certainly hit the mark at that time.
Of course it is. He's a great detective.
Oh my god.
Still, that
Yeah,
means the incident occurred only 2 days ago. He obviously had the wrong man. Surely tomorrow is too soon for the trial, isn't it?
Definitely. We have no time to investigate properly.
Hurley says that London is rife with crime.
Oh?
Scotland Yard is doing its best, but they can't stay on top of it, apparently.
Oh.
ACAB.
Oh dear, I hadn't realized the situation was so dire.
That's why they can't afford to spend too much time investigating cases and trying the criminals in court. Staff and money are both short. Crimes are usually pinned on the first suspicious person.
That's terrible. I suppose it's the harsh reality of the workings of the world's greatest judicial system, the justice system. It doesn't sound like a great justice system,
No.
if that's how it works.
I suppose it is. But in that case, I don't hold out much hope for for Soseki-san. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Thank you for answering so many of our questions, Iris. This has been very informative.
Oh, you're most welcome. I've had so much fun.
It's very cute. Do you happen to know where Mr. Shums is at the moment? As you guessed, we'd like to ask him some questions about this case as well.
Ah, well. I expect Hurley is still investigating the scene.
Of the case involving Mr. Natsume, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Natsume? Hurley said he was going to the man's lodgings. If you leave now, you'll probably catch him there.
Iris, do you know where those lodgings are?
Well, I imagine the police are still investigating the scene of the crime themselves, aren't they? Did you happen to come across a detective by the name of Gregson when you were there?
Yes, we liked it, Gregson. Yes, we know Inspector Gregson. I got it right this time.
Good job.
How giddy. In that case, give Gregsy this for me, would you?
Gregsy.
If you do that, I'm sure he'll tell you what you want to know.
What is this?
A 5-shilling piece and a postcard, it seems.
Iris's postcard has been entered in the court record.
It reads, "Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know." I trust that won't be a problem.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Threats to
Oh,
the
shit.
police. I'm here for it.
Oh, shit. Iris's little handwriting is adorable, isn't it?
Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem.
Yes, the handwriting might be adorable, but the message is ominous. There's no room for sentiment there.
I'm sure it's simply the way you're interpreting it, Mr. Naruhodo. Anyway, I hope the inspector will tell us what we need to know when he reads it.
You don't think it'll make him munch piping hot chips until steam comes out of his ears?
Well, that wouldn't be an entirely terrible outcome.
I was hoping I could look at the flower.
This is a 5-shilling piece, isn't it? I believe it's called a crown.
Yes, and you can train a Scotland Yard detective to do whatever you want with just a single one.
Iris must be the most powerful 10-year-old in the world.
How much is a 5 shillings, by the way? What's it really worth?
Well, it's probably enough to buy all the chips the inspector could possibly eat in a whole month.
For fucking
What?
5
Really?
shillings?
Damn.
Jesus Christ, how much is...
Damn.
How much are chips?
Well, he never has to pay for chips. They automatically refill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
true.
He reloads them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that guy that does the video game, like...
Reloading animations,
reloading for normal objects.
Commander Carl, he goes by. That's greasy. I think that's it on this page. And then the address.
Gosh, this will make the inspector help us, will it?
Well, thank you, Iris. We'll give it a try.
Good luck then. I'm going to return to writing my manuscript, The Speckled Band. And I'll be making you more special blends of tea, so come back soon.
Oh, we'd be delighted. Thank you so much, Iris. Well, Mr. Merryweather, it's back to the scene of the crime.
No.
Do you
No,
not
it
get
did it
to
kick
look
us
around?
out? We didn't get to look around.
Nope, I said bye.
Fuck!
Bye.
So, somewhat dubious that they would exert any influence over the men in Scotland Yard at all. Headed back to the scene of the crime with Iris's curious note and one of the world's heaviest silver coins in hand. Fuck.
Aw.
Fuck! I bet there was stuff there. We could have done that last week.
Yeah? Yeah. No, that took like 40 minutes.
We could have done
Well,
it.
15 minutes was us looking at our phones at the beginning.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Well, I included myself in that. Yes, we will save.
Oh my god.
But we will. Oh no.
We didn't get to look at Mr. Sholm's violin.
No, I didn't get to
No.
look
Or
at
that
any
device.
of Sholmes' stuff.
No.
There's definitely an achievement for looking at everything in
Oh
Sholmes'
my
house.
god. I'm
100%.
sure.
But we're not getting that. That's
No,
done.
it's already gone.
It's gone. It's over.
Too late.
Too late to apologize.
You can't go back?
Nope. You
Nope.
go back.
Might be able to. You can try.
Well, you can go back in the scene selection.
Oh, yeah.
19th February, 2:38 p.m. Bry Road. It looks as though the police are still here, carrying on with their investigation.
Perfect. So let's find Inspector Gregson as quickly as possible.
Yes, and let's see if he'll take a break from his chips to look at the silver tip Iris gave us for him. Alright, ready?
Mm-hmm.
You won't talk to us. Should we just present it to him?
Yeah.
Give him the letter with the cute handwriting.
Inspector Gregson, do you have a moment?
I'm sorry to say I don't. I'm a very busy man. Much too busy to talk to a pair of four gag about, so that for sure.
We have these for you. A present from Miss Iris Wilson.
What? For me? Her ladyship?
Oh god.
Her ladyship?
Give that here. What? Come on, hand it over. That's for me.
Oh.
I don't want... don't wait for me to give it to you, will you? What was that coin exactly?
It's a silver crown, obviously, but there's a lot more than that. As well, it's the appearance fee. That's what it is.
Appearance fee?
An appearance fee? Oh, I see. You mean...
That's right. For the advances of Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes. Her ladyship always offers me a little financial reward for featuring me every time.
Where's our appearance fee?
Yeah, for real.
Dude, maybe we can actually get a hotel.
Yes. Yes, of course. I know all about your exploits, Inspector. I read them avidly.
Of course, her using my name without my say-so doesn't make me a butt of a lot of unpleasant jokes, but still.
I'm sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you.
Never you mind that. So, what do you want to know then, eh?
Sorry?
Tell the gentleman in the back whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem, it says. Well, obviously it's not a problem. Go on, fire away. What do you want to know?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, Inspector, we'd very much like to know the address of Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
Oh, the little knife-wielding, mustache Japanese fella. He lives in the right old hovel. It's just over there, look.
Oh, the one without windows.
On the first floor of the corner where the wreck of that bicycle popped up.
That is nearby, indeed.
He looked out his window that was covered in bricks.
If I remember rightly, the landlord is Mr. John Garib?
Garadeb?
Garadib.
Bedarag. I'm trying to read it backwards. Trying to see if it said anything.
Garbage.
Well,
Right.
he is a landlord, so.
He is a landlord. Oh no.
Right, well, if you see her again, make sure you give her old ladyship my regards. You hear? By reading. You tell her that Gregson says his very best wishes.
Don't worry, Inspector. We will.
Goodbye from now then. And long live her ladyship.
Okay.
Well, at least he told us what we wanted to know before he left.
Yes. So then we go and see what we can find in Mr. Natsume's lodging.
Definitely.
Did we get the... Can we actually examine this bike and actually get something from it?
We did.
Yeah, but we can't actually get it as a piece of material.
No.
That's a rather typical old brick building, isn't it? I'm sure it has a long and interesting history.
Well, time is certain. Time certainly seems to have taken its toll on the place. It's crooked and sagging all over. In fact, it looks decidedly in worse shape than the other houses around here.
According to Inspector Gregson, that's the house where Mr. Natsume has lodgings.
Just across the road where the incident took place. I see. Must have been awful for Soseki-san to get caught up in all this in a foreign land. I guess, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, I can't imagine getting in trouble in a foreign
No.
country.
That sounds terrifying.
Getting thrown in a Turkish prison.
Mm,
You don't come back from those.
no, no, you don't.
I hope you're ready to Sholmes it up.
Shows it up.
19th of February. Mr. Natsume's lodgings. Oh.
Gets to be
Oh.
her.
Who's the maid?
I'll do it.
Okay.
May I help you?
Oh, good.
Ah, yes. Would this be the residence of a Mr. John Garib?
Garadeb?
Garadib.
Indeed, it would, sir. And who may I say is calling?
My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Mr. Naruhodo is representing Mr. Soseki Natsume. I believe he takes lodgings here.
There's a window.
There is a window. Weird. Inconsistency!
This might not be the first floor, maybe? I don't know. Or this might be on the other side of the building?
Oh!
The maid did it. Maid on
With a tea kettle.
Yep.
We would very much like to ask him some questions about our client.
The maid was making the bed, and the bed convinced the maid to do it.
It can possess people.
I thought I was here, but I am further.
Oh,
You
are
are
you?
further? Okay.
I remember
You remember all this?
this. Yes,
Okay, but
and I
you
remember
definitely
what-
didn't make it to a trial.
Don't think so.
Okay.
One moment, please. I shall convey the message to Mr. Garda.
Oh, who gets to voice him?
Did you see that, Miss Susato? That was a real-life English maid.
I know, and as I understand it, anyone of standing in English society employs a number of household staff. But that was the first time I've seen one in the flesh. Oh, this day keeps getting better.
It certainly feels like we've really arrived now, doesn't it?
We need only to meet a butler, and the experience will be complete. I would also like to meet a butler.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever met anyone with a butler.
No, I've never met a butler. No.
Butler. I feel like I have.
I feel like you have too.
I feel like I have, but I don't think it was in California.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm not sure if I'd go that far, but I understand the sentiment. Wait, I met somebody who used to be a butler.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
banked at the where I was working, and then he told me about a bunch of stories about him being like a butler / chauffeur to some guy in LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. You have.
Okay.
That's
I met him after he was done with his job, so
So it still technically counts.
yeah, I guess it still counts.
Thank you for waiting. Mr. Garadeb will see you now. This way. Oh. Okay.
I mean,
Hmm.
I don't know if you do a rock, paper, scissors for it.
I think I can do it.
I think you can do it too.
I feel like
Is there another character gonna be introduced? Who's Mr. Natsune?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
Okay, you're Natsune. You're the maid
Mm-hmm.
in your homes.
Yeah.
Are you anybody else?
No, not yet.
You are
Susato,
Susato,
Iris,
the Iris, and the
Bailey.
yes
Reaper.
Oh, and Lord Justice. I'm Lord Justice.
Oh, and your Lord Justice. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Fartstrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Are you anybody else? Is there anybody else in this case?
I don't know. Because I didn't finish this case.
Answer the question, Amy.
Just shaking Amy back and forth. Amy's like, no, please.
No. Yes. I don't know.
I'll do it.
Yeah, that's all you.
Sure. I assume I need to examine him. Do we examine all the things in his house?
Yeah, do that first.
That looks like a Medal of Honor, and it's showcased on a very grand banner.
Yes, it's displayed with some pride, I would say. Although it bothers me that it's not straight.
What? That old thing?
Sorry?
I should be glad to see the back of it, but the general would turn in his grave if I disposed of it. The walls be the best place for it. Keeps the belly thing out of the way.
So it's been polished to shine by accident, I suppose.
There appears to be an inscription on the medal itself. Look. Let me see. It says, for distinguished participation.
Sounds like a kind of honors even I couldn't be in line for.
Ah, yeah, participation award.
Well, one doesn't like to blow one's own trumpet. But I was given that for the time in the army.
Excuse me?
I can't measure an officer by the number of medals to his name, of course. Common knowledge in military circles.
Mm-hmm.
That uniform looks fairly ancient, doesn't it?
It's clearly been well looked after, though.
That old thing, ha! Not much better than rags, really.
Oh?
Wore that ceremonial garb at my retirement bash, you know.
But I'm not one for dwelling on the past. Me would have gladly thrown it out, but you know how it is. Anyway, it doesn't hurt to have the old piece of memorabilia lying around, does it?
Oh, I see.
Perhaps we should leave the past in the past. That's a full-size cannon. What's it doing on here? That's why their windows are all bricked up.
Yeah.
So he can fire the cannon inside the house.
Oh my. It's real. I thought it might be a replica.
That old thing? It's a little more than a toy. Sorry? The army was selling it off when I retired, so I decided to give it new hope. Never know when the enemy might attack next. Jolly useful to have a cannon about the house. Really? Isn't it overkill? Be prepared, I always say. You never know what this twisted world is going to throw at you next, boy. Have you seen the video, by the way, of the guy who takes a cannonball to the stomach?
No?
Yeah, he just hulks it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and he takes a cannonball to the stomach. This was like a guy back in the, I don't know,
That
like
sounds
30s or
familiar.
20s
Oh,
or
so
30s.
this is like famous.
Yeah,
This
famous.
sounds familiar. I feel like I've seen it.
They made a whole bunch of parody commercials off of him too, like a clothing cleaner that's like, be as strong as this man.
Oh my god.
Can resist the,
Cannon.
cannonball.
Your insides though.
Yeah.
he would like get beat. Like people would take like bats and like
Mhm.
crack it against his stomach and stuff. And he was like a super famous guy.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
It's like the monks where you just kick them in the crotch and they're like,
Yep.
Yeah, yep.
The iron body, you
Yeah.
know.
Jesus.
Sid knows.
oh, so one of us should test that out.
Oh
Oh,
no!
yeah, we should.
Please let's not do that to my
I
character.
hope a cannon gets written into the game and you have to take it.
Instead of what's the one thing you have?
What, I have darts?
No, when you can something projectiles or
Oh, deflect projectiles.
Yeah,
Oh.
I deflect it, but with my
yeah,
hands.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I
yes.
go like as it coming to me, it hits me,
You
and then I
just-
go, and it just goes
Yeah, exactly.
full cannonball.
Do you think there may be trouble brewing, Mr. Gyarados?
Always is. Take Joan here. Never fails to have a clean apron in reserve. Dries them over the barrel, you see. Then they dry very well on the canner here. Joan tells me, which rather proves my point, I feel. It's been reduced to a drying rack. No wonder why a huge cannon is just hanging out its head in shame. Hey, Tyler.
Hey,
That dude has an
what's up,
insane
Tyler?
side profile. Yep.
Looks like a moon.
If I had hair, I would probably have that side
Oh
profile.
my god.
Because my beard juts out forward.
It does.
True.
It does.
Your hat kind of creates it.
Oh, there you go, there you go.
It
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I got it.
Yeah.
Oops. No, don't worry. I hit A instead of B.
Why is there like stuff spilt on the floor over there?
I'm
You
pretty
see
sure
that?
it's burned.
You think?
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks
yeah,
like
it
that's a
does.
candle, right?
It does look singed.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that in a minute. I'm just looking around in the back. Oh,
Oh.
we can talk with her. Oh, there's some. Damn it, I pressed B.
Oh.
Tyler, you coming by?
Oh, he's home.
What a short magic day.
I know.
Yeah, what happened to Magic?
Was it a lame night?
Or Tyler just wanted to play Destiny, but without you.
Probably.
Oh.
Since we haven't played in forever.
It is Iron Banner this week.
Fuck. I think last time we played was with you guys before Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
This was a long ass time.
It's a long time. We're all done. Whenever you two hop
Tears.
on, if you guys want to do Legendary
Literal
Campaign,
tears.
I will be your third.
Yeah, absolutely. At some point. Maybe this weekend.
Let me
Maybe
know.
this weekend.
Let me know. Did you notice the pile of books here, Mr. Grayerdeb? Do you enjoy reading? Ever experienced a London winter, boy? The nights are long. No better to pass the time than in front with a fire and a jolly good book.
Oh, there's a copy of Rant's magazine here, I see.
Christian left and I didn't want to play another hour-long game. It was a light crowd tonight. Okay.
No.
But you gotta make friends with other people there.
Yeah.
That's
Or
what that's.
Christians, though.
But you don't need Christian to make friends with other people. But it's all good. Definitely doing another hour-long game sounds like a tedious end to the night.
Yeah. After a long day.
No doubt Mr. Garadeb enjoys the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, too.
The great detective has many followers. Wait, the great detective has a great many followers, it would seem. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. All the shit's broken.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Oh, look. What a wonderful collection of cakes lined up on that gleaming silver cake stand.
Why is it all flopped over? Lined up? It looks like someone has demolished half of them.
Afternoon tea is a time of indulgence, you know. It is quite the English way. It is Mr. Garadeb's custom to take 2 cakes with his tea.
That sounds delightful.
Oh, but wait a minute, though. There are at least 10 cakes on the stand here.
Well, naturally. And it would never do to waste the leftovers. So whatever Mr. Garadeb doesn't eat, I say to myself, Joan, you shall have to tidy up.
How magnanimous of you. Are we thinking, by the way, that he is gonna be like a Two-Face? Like the other half of his face is all like burned?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. He's got something mysterious about him.
Yeah.
Oh, this old candle holder looks a little out of place here, wouldn't you say?
Yes, you're right. It's clearly supposed to be gold, but it's almost completely black for some reason. Nah, that old thing, yes. Just a cheap piece of iron mongery. Grimclack. Really? Oh. I used it when I was studying, don't you know? For my commission.
Don't you know?
Moon guy is sus as fuck. Yep. I know it's old, hardly worth hanging on to, really, but, well, it still has its uses sometimes. Oh, excuse me? Does this man, like, want to throw everything away but keeps everything?
I know, I think he's like a
He's
loser.
like my mom.
Yeah. No, I think he's like, his vibe is giving loser, and so he holds on to things that will make him look cooler, but trying to, like, play them off. Like,
I
they're
see,
not
I
that
see,
cool.
I see.
Yeah.
He's like, this thing doesn't mean anything, but I mean, I kept it.
Yeah, but I shined it recently.
yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Does everything in this room have some elaborate story behind it?
They're memories, Mr. Naruhodo. Memories.
Defending someone she just met.
She's like, listen, I also have a lot of knickknacks, okay?
Look at this crockery on display here. It's rather unusual, ain't it?
Oh my, a genuine London dresser. Isn't it delightful?
Although the shelves seem to be broken, and the crockery is... Oh.
Although, the shelves seem to be broken, and the crockery is... Oh dear, it's in pieces.
I just have a Susato vibe in me
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
It really is. The word cracked wouldn't do... The word cracked wouldn't do that Chinaware service. Justice.
Oh, I wonder.
So confused by that sentence.
I like that your brain replaced that. That was good.
Perhaps the cannon was fired at it.
Yes, probably something like that. But let's not delve too deeply here. Well, we should probably delve deeply.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, window.
This window looks out over Briar Road, where the young woman was attacked.
Oh, yes. I can make out the policeman on the far side of the road investigating the crime scene.
The glass is rather murky, isn't it? You can't see very clearly.
Does this thing open at all, I wonder?
I shouldn't underestimate the bitterness of a London winter, sir.
Sorry?
As soon as you open that window, the tea will freeze in the pot. No Londoner would go opening windows at dusk in the middle of winter, I assure you.
It seems very unlikely that these two would have seen anything of the accident then. Also, he's hanging his tartans up here.
Mm-hmm.
His Irish tartans.
Look at that enormous screen. It must have been put there deliberately, surely.
Yes, it certainly seems like someone trying to hide something from view. What could be behind it? I wonder.
I'm going to have a very quick look. Just a little peek.
Maybe let's not, Miss Susato.
Aww.
I think the maid's gonna head us off with a cup of tea. I guess I can't look at that.
I
directly.
guess, which is weird.
Not suspicious at all.
No, not at all.
That portrait of Mr. Garadeb is glaring at me, I swear. I just realized I still have my badge on.
Nice. Have you noticed that all the little frames contain photographic prints of Mr. Garadeb as well?
Look at this photograph.
Every time it's Garadeb.
That was spot on.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good.
Yes, and there's some statue of a lion on the mantelpiece too. Ah, yes, seemed to come back from the local pawnbroker with that little trinket. Seems to come back? What do you mean? The chap who runs the place is a bally wizard. Went in to sell him something and came out with that thing. In point, in fact, now I think about it, I rather often find myself leaving the place with something I don't need.
The lion ornament certainly does seem to surplus to requirements.
Susato-san doesn't pull her punches, or throws for that matter. I think that's... Oh,
Oh, there one more. The bullets.
the fucking cannons. Are those mortar shells? They're enormous.
Oh, I hadn't noticed. What are they doing there?
Ah, those old things. A couple of little rounds I accidentally fired into the barracks during training, you know. Became a bit of a colorful regiment folklore, that incident. Do you mean you deliberately hunted out the spent shells? Well, it wouldn't say deliberately exactly. They're only scrap iron, after all. Usually just thrown away, I believe. But you never know. But
Never know.
But you never know when these things might come useful. Do you? Here, why don't we do this? Do this on this side. There we go. And then we can pull it a little bit. And then we'll put that on top of it. There we go. Right? That seems good. But you never know when things might come useful, do you? Useful for what exactly? Yes, well... Joan here did manage to knock one of the bally things on my foot the other day while she was dusting.
Oh no.
Hadn't shed a tear since 1869 before then, you know. Maybe reconsider throwing them away. Alright, I think That is officially the
complete it?
room. You should take to the maid. Good day to you, John Garadeb, at your service.
Pleased to meet you, sir. This is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. He's a defense lawyer.
Do excuse me not getting up. My foot was squashed last week, and I cried. Took a shot to the knee a few years back in the Battle of Marwand.
Oh, he took an arrow to the knee.
He did. We'll just... There you go. You know, he used to be a great adventurer.
Yeah, right.
Until he took a shot to the knee.
Right.
Earned a medal for my pains, but had to withdraw from the service. Handed over the reins to up-and-comings. So he's a retired soldier. It's a hell of a job getting up and down stairs now. I can tell you. Don't get out much, as you can imagine. Yes, it's quite a climb up here to the second floor, isn't it? It is the second floor. I was painting. I was panting at the top of the stairs.
Painting at the top of the stairs? You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo.
Do you think so?
Well, Mr. Garadeb, no doubt you are very courageous to earn yourself a medal.
Oh, it was nothing. The medal is just a folder roll, really. Wouldn't... What?
No, nothing.
Wouldn't like to offend the general, though, so I grudgingly displayed it on the wall. Why don't you fetch it down, Joan? Let these good people see it properly.
Oh,
Joan, fetch the... Ah! Dash it all, woman! Be careful!
oh, dearie me. I do beg your pardon, sir.
You jolly nearly took off my hands. The skin on my hands.
Took off my hands?
Ah!
I shall be more careful, sir.
So anyway, there you have it, living the quiet life now. Yes, I see. Now then, I hear you want to know about the chap lodgings downstairs, is that right?
Yes. We would be very grateful if you could answer some questions for us.
Only too pleased, naturally, especially if it helps keep the peace here in Brightly. We forged an alliance with the Empire of Japan recently, as I'm sure you're aware. So this case is very much in the public eye, as it were. Oh, is it? Even had some famous detective poking around, you know, in this old house, would you believe?
Yes, Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Could have been. Didn't catch the chap's name. Not really my cup of tea, all that detective business.
Oh, but you have a copy of Rance magazine here, so...
Eh? Oh, there's the side of his face.
Oh,
there it
he's
is.
getting sweaty.
It looks like he's got a thing.
He kind of does, doesn't he? Like
Yeah.
under the eye there.
Yeah, right under the eye. No. Here?
There.
Anyway, the chap's investigating the foreigner's room as we speak.
Oh,
Oh, so he's in Suseki-san's room. It's a bally nuisance, that's what it is. The whole neighborhood's twitching its curtains now.
Which is it?
Yeah, they're on Twitch. I don't I don't like all the fuss. It's jolly upsetting.
About Mr. Natsume then, Mr. Garadeb. Please, do tell us.
Ah, yes, the Japanese chap. Only been lodging here for a week. Oh, just 1 week? So he moved in very recently then. I have 2 lodgers most of the time, one on the ground floor and one just below us. The first floor became available a week ago. You see, ah! Dash it, Joan! Do be careful!
Someone was talking.
Oh, my goodness. I'm terribly sorry, sir. If you want to know my opinion,
Jiggle.
I thought I was a shady sort from the moment I set eyes on him.
Racist.
Yep.
Her other cheek jiggles.
Yeah, it's good physics.
It's very satisfying.
It's very satisfying jiggle, yep.
Oh, why?
He seemed to have a most nervous disposition, always shaking and looking over his shoulder. The man had shady written across his sweat-soaked brow, if you ask me. I said to myself, Joan, that man is trouble. Sooner or later, he's gonna do something untoward.
I love this. I love your accent with Joan talking to herself. Joan, this one's trouble.
Joan, Joan. And I'm rarely wrong about anything.
We won't be calling this maid as a witness, that's for sure.
Was there anything else that struck you as suspicious about the man at all?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed there was.
And she's just dying to tell us. Had you noticed anything else about your lodger, Mr. Natsume?
Oh, my word, yes. The man was shadier than an orchard.
That's a sentence.
Could you elaborate? Jiggle.
Well, take the man's room. Absolutely stuffed full of books it is, more than anyone could ever read.
Excuse me?
And he never so much as passes the time of day with another living soul. I haven't seen a single visitor call.
He's been in Europe for a week, and he's Japanese.
He has no friends.
Yeah.
He just trots off to that old bookshop every single day and comes back at 5 to lend to the gas fire. And the funny little man is up long past the time everyone else is in the house has gone to bed too.
Oh, I see.
The gentleman on the ground floor goes to bed at around 9 each night. But I've never known the Japanese fellow to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning.
When do you retire, maid?
Right?
I
What
never
about you,
sleep.
Joan? I said to myself, Joan, you're not sleeping tonight.
I stay up and make tea.
Could you clarify something, I wonder?
What, pray?
Look at the little
Oh,
dog.
cozy.
Oh, cuddly.
Oh, watching TV.
Yeah, they're just watching TV.
Hanging out.
How do you know so much about Mr. Natsume's routine?
Oh! The jiggle.
I'd understood that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. They're both below us, on the first floor at the street level.
Then how is it that you know so much about the lives of your lodgers? The precise times that they come back in the evening, for example, even the times they go to bed.
Ah! Good grief, Joan! Be more careful, woman!
Oh my goodness, sir. I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Do you think that his lap is completely burned?
Oh,
from,
totally.
from
That's what the whole other side of his body
Yeah,
is. It's just from her pouring
It's just
tea.
tea
on it.
burns. Something doesn't add up here. It seems that the incident that took place around 5 in the evening. Did you happen to look out your window at around that time? The window.
Yes, we noticed that the window over there looks out over Briar Road. The incident took place on the pavement, just on the far end of the street. Was there anyone suspicious loitering nearby?
5 o'clock is dinner time in the Garadeb household, so I'm afraid I don't remember seeing anything. How about you, Joan?
No, sir. It would have been dusk outside already at that hour. And with the fog as well, I should think it would have been quite impossible to see the other side of the road.
Oh, I see.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary then?
Such as?
Anything at all, even if it seems unrelated.
Well... Yes? Was there something? Well, it's nothing in particular significant, but around that time... Ah! For the love of God, Joan! Watch what you're doing!
Oh, dearie me. What have I done? I'm awfully sorry, sir.
Can you imagine getting burned 15 times in the course of an hour?
Why is it still hot?
Yeah. Well, because they didn't open the window.
Yeah,
How much tea is in that
Yeah, yeah. Do be more careful, woman.
Of course, sir. If I may, Mr. Narrow Hollow.
Yes.
I have an exceedingly good memory, and as far as I remember...
She's what? We're gonna have to... She's gonna be in the court.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, no.
Nothing of any significance took place here at that hour. Nothing at all.
Oh, really? Mr. Garadeb? The way you were talking before, it sounded like that there might have been. Oh, well, as I was saying, it was a trifling matter, really of nothing Ah! Joan! Dash it all! What's the matter with you, woman?
Begging your pardon, sir? Nothing happened.
Don't make me pour this
Yeah, don't make me continue to third-degree burn you. Yes, quite. Nothing happened. We sat down to a quiet, uneventful meal. Joan?
That's right, Mr. Garrett.
What is the matter with these two?
It sounds like something happened here in this room on the evening of the incident, but what?
They were fucking.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Yep.
damn, first time an Ace Attorney.
Like, how do we spice this up?
Yeah. How can we get this any different than the previous ones?
Yeah.
Add sex.
Yeah.
Not only do the characters move,
Yeah.
they move in a certain way.
Oh no.
But they be moving.
Moving and shaking.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I knew. Could you tell us which floor Mr. Natsume's room is on? Why, certainly. Just below us on the first floor.
And Mr. Sholmes is investigating there even as we speak.
Yes. Told me Nats, his name, had asked him to look into the matter, so I gave him the key.
Mr. Natsume has engaged Mr. Sholmes' services?
That's a blatant lie. Would it be alright if we also had a look around in Mr. Natsume's room, I mean? I don't see why not. He's just down one flight of stairs. Who knows if we'll really find anything that will help us with the case, but we have to try. We need all the clues that we can lay our hands on, shall we?
Yes, and while we're there... We can speak to Mr. Holmes again. Perhaps he'll be able to tell us more.
I can't present them anything.
Oh? No.
Unknown.
Mm.
He's only 46?
Oh.
God, that's... He's 20 years younger than me? Alright, yeah, we can't present anything to them.
We have so many locations now. Wow.
Chief Justice's office, Briar Road, prison, suite, Garredeb's room. That's his room. I'm just interested to find out. There's a cat!
Ah, kitty.
I'm interested to find out anything because we still don't know anything.
No. We have not.
A lady
learned a
was
single
stabbed,
bit.
the street was empty, and Natsume was the only one in the street, did not see the stabbing. We don't know anything. 19th February, Mr. Natsume's room. And cat in Japanese is neko, right? What? Just look at this place. And smell it. It's so musty in here.
There's no windows.
It's been boarded up.
Yeah.
I suppose it's the mountain of old books that are responsible for that. Oh no.
I don't think I've ever seen so many books in all my life.
No, me neither. It's so dark in here too.
Where's Sholmes? Is he on the ceiling?
He's just Nightcrawler on the ceiling.
He just comes crashing through the bricked up window.
Like the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that the window there? I'm sorry.
oh, it's all good. Well, it was the window, I think. Yes, once upon a time. But for some reason, it's been closed up with bricks and mortar. And not mortar shells. So this is where Mr. Natsume lives.
By the way, I haven't spotted Mr. Sholmes anywhere, have you?
No, that's true. But according to Mr. Garredeb told us, the great detective should be around here somewhere investigating. Oh, we definitely gonna examine that cat first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Key.
Oh,
Oh, meow.
Good
stretch.
Yes.
Good
Oh, and he
stretch.
left.
Oh my, what an adorable little cat. Perhaps he's looking after all the books while his master is away.
I don't know about that. He disappeared into that pile of books as quickly as a flash. It was a tricolored Miki? Was it? Mike? Mike? Do they even have that sort of cat here in Great Britain?
Perhaps Mr. Natsume brought the little creature with him from Japan.
That made me feel homesick now.
Already, we've only been in the country for a few days.
Yeah, but you were, like, on a
also
voyage
boat for
for-
1,000
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. There's a lot of books.
Mountain of books. Look at all those books stacked up here. They're almost reaching the ceiling.
They're all works of English literature, and they all smell so musty.
With this volume of books to hand, you'd never be short of reading material, would you?
No, what a dreamy idea.
A bad dream, maybe. For me, at least. Mind you, I don't imagine the book that's at the bottom of this pile now will ever be read again.
So reading it is an experience that comes but once in a lifetime, just as the tea ceremony teaches us.
I certainly didn't expect the conversation to turn to the path of tea ceremony philosophy. I'm expecting Sholmes to just
Like his face.
yeah,
Like E.T. He's
Like
just
he's-
amongst the books.
he's here in the corner, like we just can't see him. I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of this place. Wait, what? Okay. Look at all these balls of paper on the floor. There are notes scrawled all over them, in English. It looks like a waste paper basket so full they've fallen out.
I think Mr. Natsume must have been deeply immersed in his research, don't you?
I forgot what he was researching.
I don't remember either.
He wanted to study English literature.
Oh, that's
Mm.
right.
But then ended up being forced to study the English language. I think.
Right. Yes, and he didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or deeply adverse to tidying up his mess.
I wouldn't like to speculate which is closer to the truth. Oh, look. It's a beckoning cat from home.
It's a bit big and bulky, isn't it? Surely Mr. Natsume didn't bring that Maneki neko all the way from Japan with him.
I hardly think you're in the position to comment, Mr. Naruhodo.
Excuse me?
Are you forgetting the enormous Daruma doll that you brought in your luggage?
What? Is that what we brought in our luggage? Well, it can be dangerous traveling abroad. I wanted a lucky charm.
Well, I imagine Mr. Natsume wanted the same. And this cat is sure to beckon good luck to him.
It's not doing a very good job so far, is it?
You mustn't say such things.
It must be him saying it under his breath, and she's just hearing him. It's yeah. I didn't say a word. What the fuck?
I don't understand.
Why are my eyes such a giveaway?
He just has that kind of face.
Anything over here? No, nothing over here. I think it's just the middle area.
Yeah, the desk.
Oh, no. Yeah, just the desk now.
That desk seems to be wedged into a crevice between the mountains of books on either side.
I suppose Mr. Natsume would sit there and read while stroking his cat. but surrounded on all sides by these towering old tomes, he surely he dreamt of books every night as well.
Yes, he must have done, mustn't he? Oh, what's this? It's a receipt from a second-hand bookshop. Your books.
Oh yes, Mr. Natsume's name is on it. Look, and the date of purchase, 2 days ago. 4:45 p.m. That's the day of the incident.
That's just a short while before he was embroiled in the terrible attack. He must have been on his way back from buying some old books.
The second-hand book receipt has been entered in the court record. A receipt discovered in Mr. Natsume's room for some books that he had purchased at a second-hand bookshop before the incident occurred. Customer Mr. Natsume, sum of 2 shillings tendered to the receipt. Picture of the Monsieur
Lecoq.
Lecoq.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lecoq, maybe?
Lecoq? Is it Lecoq?
I have no idea.
Lecoq.
Lecoq. Monsieur Lecoq.
Lecoq.
Lecoq. Lecoq.
Mm.
Lecoq.
A meal for Garaburo? Garaburo? Gabaro? And the Canterbury Yearnings. That's supposed to be Canterbury Tales.
Yep. What are the other two supposed to be?
The picture of Dorian Gray?
Oh,
Yep.
good job.
Yep.
I don't know
A
the
meal
one.
for... No idea.
A meal for Gabagoo!
Exactly. You got it.
That's it.
Yeah.
And there's no audio either.
And there's no homes.
Oh, did we really forget
Oh.
that? Could you even call this a window? Dude, he's about to bust through this window. That's why.
I swear to God.
You go, oh yeah!
Drink this tea!
Yeah.
I think so. It was a window at one time, after all.
Drink this tea! My housemate made it!
She's only 10.
She's a doctor.
Yeah, she's a doctor.
Although all that remains is a frame around some bricks now.
So really, it's just a wall then, isn't it? But why would anybody deliberately brick it up like that?
I'm afraid I have no idea. Oh, perhaps Mr. Natsume painted the brick design on in a fit of whimsy.
That's alarmingly feasible. Anyway, whatever reason, the lack of ventilation here makes the place very oppressive.
It does. I imagine being cooped up in a room like this would be extremely trying.
Probably very cold.
Mm.
What the fuck? Where'd that cat go?
It's gone.
Gone in the books.
There's like a lock on that thing on the wall, but I don't know if you can click that.
There's a lock on the thing on the wall?
Over there. See that?
You can
Oh.
fucking click on it.
Ooh, nice.
This appears to be some sort of meter on the wall here. It looks very robust. I wonder what it's for. There's a slot for inserting coins here too. I would have probably taken me a long time.
Really?
Yeah. Because I literally went all the way around it.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Ah, I believe that is a gas meter, Mr. Naruhodo.
A gas meter?
Yes, it seems there is piped gas in this district, which consumers pay for by putting coins in the meter.
Man, I wish it was just 25 cents for gas.
Mm.
I mean,
So-
now would be.
That'd be really nice.
You'd be paying. You'd be putting checks in the.
Yeah, exactly. Here's $400 for my heat this month. So if we were to put a coin in the slot,
That would be enough gas to use the lights and the gas fire for the whole night.
so if you're too poor to have a coin, you'd have to spend the night in dark and freezing cold.
That's right. As a rich man who only carried crisp white. No, as would a rich man who only carried crisp white.
Because you have to have a coin to put in
yeah.
the machine. London is a scary place.
Fair.
Okay. Great. Great. Nice. Awesome. Love that for us.
Mhm.
Is there anything else that anybody else picked up? Under his desk?
Mm-mm.
The blanket? That thing up there? This thing over here?
Oh my god! Jump scare. What the fuck? Oh,
I was waiting for that.
Sherlock Sholmes
Here's
is
Holmes
here.
time.
Look, Mr. Naruhodo.
Aha! There he is. Where did he appear from?
He seems to be engrossed in the pages of an old book. I hope you won't mind if we disturb him. Hello, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh. Ah, you two. Good day. Now, let me see. Where was it that we met?
Oh no, he doesn't remember us. Oh no.
Oh, Mr. Sholmes, we were together on the SS Buria.
Yes, of course. That Buria. And let me see. What happened on that voyage?
It was Kazuma Asogi. He died tragically
From a
a
bed.
bed. Bed murdered him in his, while he was awake. But you were a great help to us.
Ah, yes, but of course. The case of Mr. Asogi. It was the one with the snake, wasn't it?
The snake that literally didn't do anything.
Nope.
Oh,
Well, you seem to remember something of it, at least.
what an honor to be remembered vaguely by the great Sherlock Sholmes. What an honor to be
Sato.
remembered vaguely. This is Mr.
Oh, no, no, my dear madam. Hold your tongue. I pride myself on my superior powers of recollection. Your names are safely recorded in my brain attic.
Brain Attic.
Miss Naruhodo. and Mr. Susato.
Pretty good. Almost.
Try it the other way around, Mr. Shelps. Oh no, never meet your heroes again.
With
Oh,
everyone like messing up their names, like he's the only one that's gotten them right.
That's very true.
Yeah, he just mixed them up.
Very true. I lose the first round.
Sholmes.
In truth, I had hoped to invite you both to my Baker Street suite the day we arrived in London. But some Scotland Yarders ambushed me at the railway station and whisked me away to a crime scene. It was an entirely trivial case, of course. I solved the matter in no more than 30 minutes.
Oh, solid
Oh,
British
I
accent.
think you
Hell
did it.
yeah.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, it is.
It goes in and out.
So they apprehended Soseki-san in that short of amount of time?
I'm afraid the pursuance of a new case has dulled my recollection of my past involvements a little.
A little?
It is a mistake to think that one's brain attic has elastic walls and can distend to any extent. I do my best to forget useless facts, lest they should elbow out the useful ones. Yes, those are my own words of inimitable wisdom, you know, from an adventure entitled A Study in Scarlet.
Please, there's no need to quote yourself.
I don't always remember my pearls of wisdom, but fortunately my associate pens them beautifully.
He means Iris, I suppose.
Mr. Sholmes, we have some extremely important questions to ask you about the trivial case you just mentioned.
Goodness, what an earnest expression. My dear madame, I should be only too pleased, and this murky room is an apt place to discuss the murky case.
Very murky.
Very murky.
Very murky today. We're just gonna, real quick, just...
Oh my god. Mr. Naruhodo, please. Despite aspersions to the contrary, I am a professional. If I am to unleash my deductive powers on that trinket, I must ask for a sum of £3 in cash.
Holy shit, that's gotta be so much
yeah,
money.
if 5 shillings, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I don't need you to make deductions about it. I was just wondering if you might know.
Mr. Naruhodo, as a professional, I insist that if I am to offer my opinion on that trinket, I must ask for a sum of £3 in cash.
I believe Mr. Sholmes has his eye on an expensive copy of the complete works of Shakespeare.
Yes, to stand on the stage amid rapturous applause. It has long been a dream of mine, as you know.
I literally had no idea.
As you know.
Alright. Oops.
Nope, he's gone now.
Yeah. He's already on the ceiling. He's spider climbing. We know this to be the lodging of a Japanese foreign student by the name of Soseki Natsume. It seems like you've assisted with his arrest, Mr. Sholmes. For the stabbing of a young woman outside of the Briar Road?
Natsume. Yes, I believe it was a name rather along those lines.
But Mr. Natsume denies it. Was it really justifiable to arrest him on so little?
I'm sorry, Miss Sasuto. But I have not the slightest idea what you mean.
What?
I can't believe he was looking Susato-san squarely in the eye while feigning ignorance.
I assure you, I'm not merely feigning ignorance. It would appear as if the pair of you are under some misapprehension.
Oh? How?
I assure you, I have no recollection of accusing your stooped compatriot for the crime.
But that doesn't make sense.
The good detective of Scotland Yard made the following request of me, and I quote, verbatim, we need you to ascertain the identity and whereabouts of a man seen fleeing the crime scene.
A man seen fleeing.
There were a number of books scattered on the pavement at the scene. From the book plates, I was quickly able to determine the bookshop from which they had been purchased.
They are 100% different books
Oh, yeah.
that are not on that receipt.
Yeah. On speaking with the proprietor, I was immediately led to this address. Elementary, wouldn't you say?
Ha!
I believe there is a receipt around here somewhere from the establishment in question.
So you don't think Mr. Natsume is the culprit then?
That I could not tell you. But it was aggravating my faculties, hence why I returned here.
He just needed to pee.
However, this place is such a trove of fascinating books, I found myself quite lost in bibliophily. Do not be deceived into believing that I am a man of leisure. No, no, no.
Oh dear.
Ah, tell me. Have you encountered the landlord of these lodgings?
Yes, Mr. Garadeb, a retired military man.
It was the first time I've ever met a soldier from the great British institution that is, the services.
And it was the first time I'd ever met a maid from a great British institution that is service? I didn't think that was that funny.
I do apologize. As you may well be aware, many households in London employ a maid.
Yes, I read as much in my Great Britain primer.
And so, conversely, whether or not a household employs a maid has come to betoken the social standing of those dwelling therein.
Betoken their social standing? Sorry?
Put simply, my dear fellow, those who employ at least a single maid are considered middle class. Those who do not are beneath that.
Oh, shit.
In the upper echelons of society, of course, households employ enough staff to constitute a large family.
Goodness, how extraordinary.
As you can appreciate, for those on the precarious boundary between the middle and lower classes, being able to afford just one maid is of the first importance.
I had no idea.
And it is for precisely that reason that I find great stimulation in the situation upstairs. Specifically in the retired army veteran, Mr. John Garadeb.
Oh!
Oh? Affable as he is, the fellow is hiding something. Whether or not it imposes on the circumstances of this case, I am as yet unable to ascertain.
I'm thoroughly lost on what he means to say. We're getting in the thick of it.
Oh yeah. This room is thoroughly suffocating for the soul, my dear fellow. I assure you, any man whose lot is to dwell in a place such as this will stab somebody sooner or later.
Jesus Christ. Sholmes!
I'm gonna stab you right now.
Susato has a knife in her sleeve.
Mr. Natsume has stabbed no one.
Ah, but sooner or later, as I said.
God. I don't believe that's the issue here.
About this dark little room, Mr. Sholmes. Why is there no longer a window? Do you have any idea? Because it was boarded up.
No window?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, I can clearly see that there is a window of sorts. But it's been completely blocked out with bricks.
Ah, I see. The answer to that question is quite simple. Window tax.
No.
Capitalism.
No, you cannot.
capitalism.
This cannot be real. Window tax? What is that? What?
What?
Surely
Oi!
not a tax on windows.
Precisely that.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Until relatively recently, a tax was levied on households in this country by the number of their windows. Those of lesser means, having inherited a sizable and costly family home perhaps, rapidly closed windows up. While the rich open windows here and there and everywhere.
It is a real thing.
That's
Is
a
it
real
real?
thing?
It's a real thing. Window tax was a property tax based on the number of windows in a house. It was a significant social, cultural, and architectural force in England, France, and Ireland during the 18th and 19th centuries.
What in the fucking world? What's the point in that?
To avoid the capitalism. To
Yeah.
avoid the tax, some houses from the period can be seen to have bricked up window spaces, ready to be glazed or reglazed at a later date. In England and Wales, it was introduced in 1696 and was repealed 155 years. It took 155 years.
155 years to get windows in houses?
to repeal
Yeah,
it.
people didn't think that was like... Wow.
In France, it was established in 1798 and was repealed in 1926.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck my life.
Scotland had a window tax from 1748 to 1798.
Oh.
Okay, but that was all 1700s.
Yeah.
Was introduced,
Having it go to 1820 seems like
1920.
1920.
The tax was introduced in England and Wales under King William III and was designed to impose tax relative to the prosperity of the taxpayer. So, like, if you're richer, you know, you would have more windows.
Therefore,
you
more
would pay
tax.
more tax.
Sure.
But then, without the controversy that then surrounded the idea of income tax, and then blah 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 stuff.
Damn.
Fuck.
There you go.
Man, having no windows sounds like shit.
Torture.
Yeah.
Jail cell.
Yeah.
Illegal.
Yup.
In an effort to curry favor with those in power by furnishing them with large sums of tax money.
I'll just say real quick, when I moved up or when I was moving up here, I looked at like 15 properties. More than half of them were illegal in one way or another. None of them had no windows. They all
Yeah.
had some window.
That tells you a lot.
Some had no bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
No bathroom.
No bathroom. Yep. The one that I had, the one that I saw that I was actually thinking about taking, had a toilet and no sink.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's so illegal.
Yeah. And it had no shower, and she was like, "Well, we're willing to pay for your what's it called, fee, to go down the street and take a shower
No way.
at the gym. There you go, your gym membership."
Wow.
I mean, you get a gym membership.
Yeah, but if I want to take a shower,
No, I know. No, that's awful. That's not good.
How awful and unjust, forcing people to live in rooms devoid of light.
Yeah. Indeed. Disease was rife as a result. So some 40 years ago, or thereabouts, the window tax was abolished.
are you cold?
No.
Will you
Okay.
close that door?
Yeah, of course.
Because
So
I'm
this
definitely
takes
cold.
Are you?
place end of 18th century then, or beginning of 19th. End of 1800s, beginning of 1900s.
I think they said at the very beginning, but I don't remember the
Yeah,
exact
I don't
date.
remember. Every time they're like February 19th, something.
Oh yeah,
something,
they do
something.
say, huh?
And then
Don't
it's just
they?
like-
They don't say the year though.
Oh,
they
do
just
they
say the
not?
date.
Do they not?
Yeah, they
Oh,
just say the month and year, or sorry, month and day.
Month and time.
Yeah.
Month, day, and time. Yeah, it must be because, at least on the Wikipedia, it's like
Careful with that one.
abolished in 1850 something.
Yeah. But its legacy remains, as you can see, in squalid lodgings such as these, for example.
I suppose Mr. Natsume's stipend for living here in London isn't very generous, perhaps.
It would appear so. I've done a little digging and discovered that these lodgings were offered at an extraordinarily low price.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinarily.
Because the room is so awful, I should think.
Apparently, Mr. Natsume only moved here about 1 week ago.
Yes, that's correct. However, I don't believe the low rent is explained by the shabby nature of the accommodation.
Oh?
Still, that is of little relevance here. A matter not worthy of further attention.
Are you sure? I'm curious now.
Well, I believe I've told you all that I can now.
Excuse me? There's so much more fucking information that you have, my dude. Fuck you, Mr. Sholmes.
Excuse me? Ah, yes, Mr. Naruhodo.
I know the Susato throw.
Yeah. Was it not your intention to become a practitioner of law?
You remembered that, didn't you? I did also present to you my...
Oh, yeah. Will you perhaps be offering your services in this very matter, I wonder? To the occupant of this room, Mr. Natsume, was it?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. On what grounds?
Well, I actually defended somebody in court here only yesterday.
Really? Well then, I congratulate you, sir, on an ambition realized, and so promptly, too.
The thing is, it's really made me question things. Am I right to believe in my clients? To trust in their innocence?
Yes. Trust.
Mr. Sholmes. Mr. Natsume didn't do it, did he?
Ah, my dear fellow, I haven't the first idea.
Oh, but I thought that's why you were here. Didn't you come back to investigate?
Ah, yes, that was indeed my initial intention. But there are simply too many fascinating books here. I couldn't possibly ignore them.
Oh, I see.
Nevertheless, there are two facts that I can state quite unequivocally.
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 Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
There you go. You got it.
There.
Yeah.
The man who fled the scene of the crime 2 days ago was the Japanese occupant of this room. And there are witnesses who swear to have seen the same man commit the crime. That is all I can say.
What?
Ah, and one more thing.
Oh, what is it, Mr. Sholmes? Tell us.
I cannot say with any certainty whether or not it is of relevance to this case, but I am quite sure that the retired army man who owns this property is hiding something.
Mr. Gerdeb is... Mr. Sholmes has said as much before, actually, didn't he?
Anyway, at present, that is really all that plays on my mind in relation to this case.
Mr. Naruhodo, as yet, our investigations have uncovered nothing that could help us establish Mr. Natsume's innocence.
No, you're right. Perhaps it's time we probed a little deeper into Mr. Gerdeb's secret.
Just remember, I cannot be sure whether the landlord's secret will prove to be of relevance or not. But I wish you every success, of course, Mr. Naruhodo.
A busy man indeed. Whoops. Whoops.
Oops.
Let's look at that again.
A busy man indeed. He's gone back to his book in the corner of the room.
Person? Hello?
Hello.
Whoa.
Oh,
Nice. This is. I
It's
like
different.
it is different.
I like this.
You like this more?
I like this so much more.
Cool. Cool. I'm glad.
Very roomy.
I parked in what is usually Angelina's spot.
No, she's not coming home.
She's not coming. I thought so. 'Cause
Yeah,
spring
she's
break and all that.
she's
all that
gone.
Stuff.
First spring break.
Oh, it's spring break already.
Yeah.
Damn. Caresse. That
Isn't that wild?
is wild.
You didn't open it yet?
I wanted to open up here.
Ooh.
We can
Are y'all?
unbox
Is
it.
it still live?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're still live.
We're going.
I'm gonna go grab a chair.
You don't even need to crouch anymore. It sees you.
Wow.
That's
You're
crazy.
saying
Let's see. I'm gonna go get a chair.
Grab a chair. Did you want to open that or you want to wait on it?
we can wait.
Wait on it. Okay.
What is it? Oh, I see. 824.
Didn't you guys order the same thing?
I have no idea. I don't know what we ordered.
I thought you guys did.
Maybe.
Well, they definitely got what you got in the mail today.
Yes, you guys did.
We did?
Probably. If you got it, I assume they
Outer
got
Wilds?
it. You guys got it.
Already?
Yeah, it shipped
That's crazy.
I
because
know.
they had it on hand. It wasn't like a pre-order or anything. They already had it,
Oh.
which is why the pre-orders went within minutes.
Oh.
Which is
They
why the
were
order.
ready to
People
go.
are mad. Huh?
Oh, are they
Which is why
mad?
the order
It
went
was-
out in minutes.
It was an order, yeah.
Bro, mine didn't? Whoa.
Yours didn't ship? Did it ship?
Uh,
Did you get a shipping confirmation? What? Hello? Sensubi?
Sensubean!
We haven't seen that guy in a while.
Oh, I was wondering. I was in the car warming up just in case. I needed to.
No, we haven't seen that guy since the
Strong
beginning
fart?
of last time. Yeah.
Strong
Yeah.
fart? Yeah. Oh, I called him Mr. Fart Strong earlier.
Same thing.
Fart strong. I don't think there was anything else in here. I'm assuming that we're just going back up.
Yeah.
Oh, we can talk to Sholmes again?
Again? Did we miss something?
Excuse me, Mr. Sholmes?
Yes, so true. To be or not to be? That is indeed the question, Mr. Naruhodo.
To be or not to be brushed off? That is the question. The answer is all too clear.
Let's leave Mr. Sholmes in peace, shall we?
Okay. Well, that's that. I assume we're going back to Gyardeb's room. Right.
I have no idea. Sure.
Well, I think our goal now is to investigate
What they're hiding.
what they're hiding, which is the fire. in the
Because
corner.
they're sus.
I mean, I do like them.
You like the maid?
Yeah, I like them both. I think they're funny.
19th
Slap.
of February. Mr. Gyardeb's room. Ah, you pair again. Look, tell me, was the detective chap, I forgot his name, still hard at work down there?
Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Ah, yes, rings a vague bell. All the detective business isn't really my thing, I'm afraid. Well, Mr. Sholmes is in his element down there. Jolly good show. Another cup of tea, if you please, Joan. Now then, why don't you tell me what... Ah! For the umpteenth time, woman, will you watch what you are bally well doing?
I shall be serving dinner shortly, sir.
Yes, of course. Frightfully rude of me, but I'm afraid I shall have to ask you to take your leave, if you be so kind.
No. We have questions.
Oh, yes, of course. We are deeply grateful for all of your assistance.
Not at all, not at all. Don't get much chance to talk with your foreigners like yourselves, with young foreigners like yourselves. It's been a pleasure. Best of luck and all that. Perhaps you could see yourselves out.
Well,
According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Gyardeb is hiding something. And since there's no other avenues of investigation seem open to us at the moment, perhaps we should do some digging?
oh.
Oh, excuse me? Do you see what I see?
Yeah.
What?
What?
I
Everything.
don't.
You don't see it?
Oh. No, I still don't see it. What are you talking about?
How did he get here? He was 2 floors down. What the fuck?
He crashed out the window and climbed the wall.
Ah! What is he doing over here?
Oh, Tyler still hasn't shipped.
Oh, what the fuck?
Excuse me? Yours
Wow.
hasn't shipped?
The fuck?
Well,
Maybe you just ordered faster.
I mean,
I did order pretty fast.
maybe.
No, it was the Outer Wilds.
Did
one.
you order it?
Oh,
Did
no.
you?
Not this
Okay, you
I
didn't.
thought you were talking about the outer, the everything roll.
No,
No.
not this one.
did we get this one?
Did you get this one?
I don't think he knows what's in the box. Maybe you want to open it.
You want to open it?
Let's open it.
Are we at a good break point?
We can
Yeah.
open it.
We don't need to hear what Mr. Sholmes has to say.
We'll get the Shomes in a minute.
Mr. Schultz.
Bro, I haven't opened it yet? What do you mean I haven't opened it yet?
Bro.
I'm not your bro. I'm not the bro that you're supposed to be talking to here.
Do you want a knife?
It's them two. It's theirs. It's not mine. You?
I just cut my nails.
I also just cut my nails. Is that a Kingdom Key? It's a Kingdom Key knife?
Oh. That's pretty
That's
cool.
very sharp. Be careful.
Is that actually a Kingdom Key?
No,
It's a it's a frog.
it's a froggo.
For self-defense, Froggo.
It gets through airports very easily.
Yeah, I bet.
No, that definitely hasn't shipped yet. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Can I see that?
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
And so deadly.
Yes. It's a big it's a big knife too. It's like
Show the camera.
it's like 1.5 inches, I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is this
Oh,
legal?
yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sweet.
It gets through airport security, right?
Through airport security.
Well, I mean, it gets through airport security because I don't think they can tell.
Yeah,
Through,
maybe
it's
we-
a metal keychain.
Oh, there you go. Look at those fingers. Look at
I'm
those
in the chat,
fingers.
so I have to go outside chat.
There you
This is
go.
just-
Wow.
Oh, it's just the receipt. I thought it was like a special letter.
Nice.
Like a booklet.
Yeah, from Michelle Yeoh saying like, "Thank you."
Oh,
Christian,
turn it
for-"
around, show the back.
Okay, I will. I will show the back.
Oops.
I thought Michelle Yeoh was like, "Hey, thanks for buying
There
this."
you
Christian.
go.
I hope you enjoy my best.
It is
It's like a
the,
lipstick.
the
mark.
bagel. It's the bagel.
I can't.
I'm trying to show it without all the glare, and you can literally see everything on my screen. There you go. It's nice. It's very nice.
Mitski did music for.
Oh, really?
Everywhere.
Did she?
Yeah, she's on the thing.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Side A. She thought her life was overwhelming already, but today it all changes.
I
Side
feel
B.
that.
As she connects to the lives that she could have had, the real challenge is making sense of this life here and now. Side C.
Also feel that.
Wow.
She fights with incredible martial arts, but how do you fight meaningless of infinity?
Oh, I feel that.
Side D. From a hopeless place, she must learn a new way to fight with love,
I feel that.
infinity.
It's a good movie. I'm gonna watch it again.
Includes Now We're Cooking with Randy Newman.
Yes, Randy Newman.
This is Life. This is a Life with Mitski and David Byrne. And Fence by Moses Summer. Cool.
Oh, very cool.
We'll have to throw it on sometime.
Yeah, you will have to, because we can't.
Did you guys order that one?
I'm pretty sure it's a donut. The vinyl.
Oh,
Do you want to open it though?
Not right now.
Okay.
When we do play it, actually,
Mhm.
but not right now.
It's a donut or bagel?
I'll hold it.
What
Just wanna
really
hold
is the difference between a donut and a bagel?
One has sugar and one doesn't.
Does that really make them so different?
If
One
I
overall?
sweet.
put, if I put
One savory.
sugar on a bagel,
It is now a donut.
Well, not on a bagel. I mean in the dough.
oh,
Sugar in the dough.
I see.
Like bagels don't have sugar in the dough, right?
Oh, we
it's
didn't get
carbs,
that
so
one?
it's sugar.
You didn't get that?
Sad.
I thought about getting it, but
Tyler came to Magic. It was good.
Mm.
Yeah.
oh, Tyler
Yeah.
came to Magic. He magicked it up.
He did
He
magic
came
it
to a
up.
quiet day too, because Everyone is gone for from finals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Finals week, and everyone's going home.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying. It was a slow night, but he didn't want to play an extra hour of a game, so he just went home.
Yeah. He got me cookies.
I really
Crumble
wanted to try some of those.
Because we couldn't get them. We tried to order crumble cookies and it didn't happen.
Do you know that Chipotle by your house is open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the Jersey Mike's open?
That's what you were asking about, the Jersey Mike's, not the Chipotle. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember you saying something about the thing
No,
near
the
your
plaza,
house.
right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think Jersey Mike's is open yet.
One day.
Could be wrong.
One day. Get
It'll
a little
happen.
14-inch sub
With fanfare.
with fanfare. Oh, listen. I asked them if they had fanfare. And they're like, we have Mike's Way. I'm like, good enough.
Like, what, I would. What does that mean?
Mike's Way is with tomato, lettuce, salt and black pepper, and vinaigrette.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
It's pretty good.
That
yummy.
sounds like a lot of flavor. Right there.
It punches you.
That's like 3 seasonings.
Well, no, vinaigrette is is like a
Yeah,
major
yeah,
flavor, right?
It's really good.
Yeah.
So
I get it on all the cold sandwiches.
I'd be willing to try that on a tuna salad, on
They
a tuna sandwich.
they got a pretty bomb tuna.
I'd be willing to try that.
Excuse me.
Made in the Czech Republic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go Czechs.
Nice.
Anyways.
Vinaigrette on a sandwich goes hard.
Yeah, that's what we get on our Subway sandwiches.
Yo.
Vinaigrette.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Salt,
I'm a
pepper.
recent convert over to vinaigrette. I used to
Yeah?
be like vinaigrette. That's for old people. Still is.
And now you're an old person,
And now
so
I'm an
it's
old
fine.
person.
Yeah.
No,
it's
I'm
still for
still-
old people,
I'm still
but I'm
young.
old now.
No. We're in the in-betweenies.
My students say I thought I was like fresh out of college.
Really?
Yeah.
Straight out of
Kind of
college.
nice.
Yeah. And I was like, oh. Wrong.
Oh.
It's because you look good. Yeah.
Oh.
No one will ever think that I'm straight out of college. So
I'm sure it's
I
a
don't know.
shame.
Your fashion is kind of like eccentric, like them college kids.
True.
long sleeve with a button-up shirt.
Yeah.
Very true.
I guess.
When was the last time you saw a 65-year-old wearing that? Other than the mirror.
No, my grandfather used to walk in like a Hawaiian shirt with a sleeves. So.
Aw.
That's where you get it. Aha! We meet again, my dear fellows.
We were just here.
Good gracious! When did you sneak in here?
Herlock Sholmes, sir. At your service.
Whatever were you doing over by the window?
I am given to watching the evening sky as the sun sets, madame. Yet sadly, cheerful as the room downstairs undoubtedly is, it lacks an aperture for such observation. So I took the liberty of borrowing a small corner of space by the window up here.
Just again, absolutely like
hello.
like geckoed onto
Yeah.
the window. Well, keeping an eye on one's windows at dusk is a prudent thing to do in London, I'm gathering.
Ah, and one other thing, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, me?
I thought perhaps you might be in need of a certain great detective's great mind.
Oh no. That's what he says. Oh no. Wait, he's not talking about. Is he? I didn't expect to be going through that again so soon.
Oh no.
Do you mean Mr. Sholmes?
There is a mighty secret in this modest room. My eyes see even the most trivial of trifles. I take it you're prepared, Mr. Naruhodo.
Fuck. I think so.
There is just time enough for one of my greatly admired great deductions. Let us conclude the matter before dark.
Oh no. Hey, this time at least we're not handcuffed.
I know, seriously. No, he would
looked
take it
down.
off.
Yeah, he took it off just for that.
Yeah. Mr. Gerdeb, though it would seem you are a military man of considerably distinguished service, your standing as a landlord is most certainly not what I might call first rate. I'm afraid, sir, that it is all too clear to me. There are two conclusions I have been able to draw by careful observation of your living arrangements.
I beg your pardon?
The first is that even as we speak, you are concealing the presence of a ferocious beast in your care.
Talking about the maid.
Or the cat.
Just look at the cannon. That's
Yeah.
The cannon in the back. Eh?
And the second is that a result of the beast's violent rampage, you have lost something very dear to you.
You are totally right. It is the cannon.
It's the cat. I think it's the cat.
You think it's the cat?
I think it's the cat.
Mr. Naruhodo, look.
The old man's broken out in a cold sweat. Unbelievably, it seems Mr. Shon's conclusions are both spot on. How? How could you possibly?
How could I possibly know? You mean, to inquire?
Hoity-toity.
The answer couldn't be simpler, sir. For in the dense jungle of logic and reasoning, I am the king of beasts.
I am.
I am.
It's in the kitchen.
Oh my god.
What?
I didn't want to interrupt. Keep going.
Oh my
Keep going. I didn't know. Keep going.
Arg!
And I know only too well that wild beasts are not easily tamed.
I think it's that.
So,
If it's not that, it's on the whiteboard in the
Okay.
kitchen.
shall we begin?
My problem is I don't know how to spell it.
Oh boy.
It might be with an I.
Once again, Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular.
Before we start it, it is 9:24. Do we want to go through this, or is this a good stopping point?
Let's go through it.
I would love to go through this.
Yeah, let's get it done.
Just want to make sure.
Thank you.
Did you finish this?
Yes. I know what's up with them.
Okay. And then
I'm not sure.
you have no idea how far you got after.
I'm not sure.
God damn it. I want to be at the point where Amy's like, oh,
That's new! It certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see that a fearsome beast has been on the rampage of late within these four walls. Thus, we are faced with the question, what form might this beast take? Maybe he has scratches on that side of his face.
He has
from the
scratches
cat.
from the cat scratches.
Ah, for a man with a military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid. Your furtive glance, Mr. Gerdeb, leads us directly to the answer. The true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that lion statue.
No.
Yes, though an army man, you appear unimposing at best. A fact that has fueled your admiration for the mighty lion, the king of beasts.
What is this piffle, I ask you?
In the end, your admiration became so great, in fact.
He looks up, he's like, where's the spotlight?
Yeah.
I swear.
I'm not paying for this.
Yeah. These lights are expensive.
There's a light tax. That you had living, breathing specimen shipped from India, which you tried to keep in this very house.
It is the cat.
Oh, there's a handprint on his face. Yet, living with such a wild beast proved more difficult than you had imagined.
Was it with an eye?
I was connecting to the wrong one.
Oh no.
It was spelled right. I was connecting to that.
The chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence. Well, yet, as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to? Madame?
Me?
I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it is plain to me with one glance in your direction.
It is?
Oh. Your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts. For protruding from it is a handbill advertising a circus show.
Excuse me?
What?
Does he really think that there's a lion in this
lion?
house? Amy is trying her best to not laugh.
Yes, you sought to dispose of this terrifying lion, Mr. Garadeb. At Batty's Circus, a traveling show currently sojourning in a nearby park. I have observed the tents. You sold the savage lion, sir, to the circus troupe.
I most certainly did not.
I believe I have made my point. The fearsome beast which ran amok in this room was an Indian lion. And a simple visit to the circus now will reveal the lion prancing jubilantly through a ring of fire.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Now, Mr. Garadeb, it is plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this formidable beast. Indeed, in that blithe pose, the distress this loss has caused you is veritably tangible.
Ugh.
Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel revealed by that supporting arm.
Interesting.
Amid fits of tears, you let your beloved beast go. The strain of losing something so dear to you is clearly visible in your visage.
Nonsense, man. I simply...
But what, we must now ask ourselves, is the true cause of this pain?
Where are they looking?
Yeah,
They're looking
well,
at
they're
the
looking at
cannon for
something.
sure. He fired the cannon at the cat. The cat came into the house and he fired the cannon at it.
And we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer.
What the fuck? There's
Yes.
a cannon there.
It is the pile of bills that has given rise to the pain you suffer. Every envelope contains another demand for payment.
Oh,
For cartloads of meat, potatoes, wheat, and tea. Indeed, feeding your beloved has had a devastating impact on the financial circumstances of your household. And so you had no choice but to let it go.
Yes, well,
Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last unimaginable attack.
unimaginable?
The aftermath of which can be clearly seen by observing the carpet over there.
you can also see the cannon.
Yep. A very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, dearie me.
It also is a good sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smack.
What could have caused such a destructive outburst?
Oh,
This time, madame, I am afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eye has settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only to look at the Tower of Cakes.
Oh, he was like so close. Like,
That's the point. It's always just a little bit.
There is
Just a
no
little
creature
off.
more dangerous on this earth than a beast with an unsatiated appetite. A beast. Was it or was it not once said by a certain noblewoman, if they have no bread, let them eat cake? Food is at the heart of all tragedy, in fact.
Whatever do you mean?
Having tired of the taste of cake, the beast began to stalk its next prey. I'm sure I need not spell out the nature of this final act of destruction carried out by the beast. There is only one logical conclusion. Worked into a frenzy by hunger, the lion attacked and ate the carpet.
oh
Yep.
my god.
The teeth marks in the carpet are a perfect match with those of a lion I once saw in India.
What teeth marks? Do not at me.
He's not adding anyone.
No.
He's just stating this fact.
Carpet gnawed on by the starving lion.
Thus concludes Sherlock Sholmes' great deduction of this beastly puzzle.
What is the matter with you, Joan? You're pouring scalding tea all over me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Garadeb. I'm afraid I didn't notice.
My deductions can be startlingly sharp. It stands to reason that your cup runneth over. Indeed, my revelations can make people spill tears at times, too.
Oh,
Mr. Sholmes, sorry to butt it again, but could I make an observation?
Why, certainly, Mr. Naruhodo. What is it? Again?
Well, your deductions just now. Do you really think a lion could fit in a room this size?
Indeed. It is the only explanation for the facts. The terrifying truth all too often lies beyond the realms of common sense.
But wouldn't it be the idea to consider But wouldn't it be an idea to consider what lies inside of the realms of common sense as well?
But if an uncaged lion had run amok in this very room, surely Mr. Garadeb and his maid would have been hurt or worse.
Ah, that's where you are stuck. No doubt, the former military man held his own against the beast using that large cannon.
But I thought you said they sold the lion to the circus.
And what about the food? Meat and potatoes are one thing. But I don't believe I've ever heard a lion that drinks tea.
Ah, my dear Miss Usato, it occurs to me with some regularity that, irrespective of race and breeding, whenever anyone lands on great British soil, they are infused with a highly appropriate taste for afternoon tea.
Oh, what a glorious notion.
Excuse me. I hope by the end of this game, Susato is like, nah, I didn't like Sholmes.
Yeah, me
We're
too.
better than him.
Oh, well then, Mr. Naruhodo, it's your turn to shine again.
I had a feeling that was coming.
A slight massage. That's all Mr. Sholmes' deduction needs. You can do it.
Excellent. I've been waiting for my trusty partner in deduction to step forward, Mr. Naruhodo.
We don't even know where. We don't even know whether or not it's going to help us with Mr. Natsume's case. Still, uncovering the truth is always worthwhile, whatever the motivation. At least, that's what I want to believe.
Let us start again. from the beginning. Of Herlock Sholmes, logic and reasoning spectacular.
Alright, course correction. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So we'll skip this, right?
Yeah.
Yep, there was a beast within the 4 walls. Thus we are faced with a question. What form might the beast take?
Oh.
For a man with military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid. Your glance leads us directly to the answer. Okay, revealed by the lightning set. I really didn't see the lion thing coming.
No, but if you observe Mr. Garrideb's reaction, it rather seems as though some beast did run amok here in this room.
Yes, something with a very fierce nature.
But it couldn't have been a lion transported from India.
So what was it then?
We must follow Mr. Garrideb's gaze. That will lead us to the true answer.
Oh, is it behind the lion? Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Look at this photograph.
I don't see anything else that it could be.
No, I think it's the photograph.
Mortar shells are the other thing? Yeah, okay.
Oh.
What's this photograph?
It appears to be Mr. Garrideb's wedding.
Is that the maid?
It kind of looks like the maid. Maybe she's not a maid.
Maybe
It's supposed to
she's
make
not.
him look rich to like have a maid, but it's not really his maid.
But it's his wife?
Yeah.
He looks very happy, doesn't
He does, but I can't make out his bride.
he? No, how unfortunate. Something must have struck the glass directly over the woman's face.
I mean, you could also take the picture out of the frame.
Nope.
I wonder what's happened, but probably best not to delve too deeply there.
The glass is broken, so you can't see the bride's face at all.
But no amount of cracks could hide that woman's plump form.
I think powerful would be kinder than plump, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes, she certainly looks like that. There's a lot of horsepower there. Not something you'd want to upset, that's for sure.
Oh, look. Have you noticed her wedding ring? It's very large, isn't it?
What's her name have a ring?
I didn't see one, but I don't know.
Yes, that's an unusual design.
It looks like some embellished sunflower. The sunflower?
Do we back out of here? Yeah, we're just submitting the frame?
I guess so, because I don't know what else it would be. It wasn't the shells that did it.
Can I...
Look at this photograph.
I can present the newlywed bride.
Sure.
Take that!
Oh my god, it worked!
It was it.
Oh, look at that smug face.
The true nature of the beast has run rampant here is revealed that by that newlywed bride.
Precisely, Mr. Naruhodo. No other explanation could possibly fit. Yes, this framed print pictures your wife, Mr. Garrideb.
A newlywed... Did they just get married?
No, I think it's just because they're newlyweds in that
In the photo, yeah.
And while we lament the fact that her face is obscured,
We can still make out her mighty arms, and note the considerable horsepower they must contain. I hate that they're using that term like that. But did you see Naruhodo? When they turned off the lights, he went, "Ah!" As he just got whisked away. Very funny. Oh,
Indeed. Surely any woman of such powerful constitution would be honored to be described as a beast.
Honored might be stretching a point. Zoom in.
Too late. The fact remains that the beast, which has so clearly savaged this room, was your wife, Mr. Garadeb.
Yeah.
He did get smacked in the face. That's all.
The chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence.
Well,
Oh yeah, this is all part of it.
I pray you don't consider this some chivalrous. It is. Your pocket gives you clues about the whereabouts. Boom.
Boom.
Boom, bada bing. The poor, fragile, defenseless woman is beside herself.
Yeah, I don't think she's defensive.
Well, I don't know about fragile.
Oh dear. Anyway, Mr. Sholmes is quite right. There's no sign of Mrs. Garadeb anywhere.
But it seems like there might be clues about her whereabouts. A clue that this maid is trying to hide? I wonder where Mr. Garadeb's wife could be. Yep, it is his wife.
Mm-hmm.
What a charming little teapot, and it's in pristine condition. Joan has been pouring some deliciously fragrant tea from it for Mr. Garadeb, hasn't she?
Well, not so much for Mr. Garadeb as for on Mr. Garadeb, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't dream of drawing attention to it.
The back of her head.
No.
She's got a beard!
Oh yeah, he's got a full-on slap across his face.
Ha!
Mm.
I can't. Also, his pipe is broken too.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Oh, the ring. Ring. Boom.
Has a face on it.
Would you wear that as a
No.
wedding ring?
Not as a wedding ring.
If somebody gave that to you as a wedding ring, what is that? Is that?
I really have to love the person.
Maybe it's her style.
Yeah.
Definitely not mine, though.
For an engagement ring, I always plan on giving whoever it may be a little spider ring, you know, with that wiggles. The little
What?
legs.
I have not seen that.
What? They were like a cereal box ring.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You can get them at like arcades and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
For
There you
like
go.
one ticket.
Yeah. There you go. Well,
No,
worth
you
it.
take someone to an arcade and then you get a ticket and then you go like you're gonna get that ring, but then it's an engagement ring.
Or you go and you just engage with that ring.
Sure.
No, I like hers better.
Yeah, mine's better.
Hers has more drama and flair to it.
Absolutely. There's a twist. It's good stuff.
But the
dramas
twist,
yeah.
the twist is, you got a spider ring, and now she has to wear it for however many months until.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me.
Yeah.
That's a no.
I think it's funny.
I mean, but should engagement rings be funny though?
I mean, it should make you laugh when you look at it.
Oh god.
Oh, a sunflower design.
It's a wedding ring. It's a ring pop.
I would take a ring pop at least.
You would take a ring pop over that?
Yeah,
I'd
I'd eat it and throw it away.
Yeah. A
Maybe
spider, what am I
save it.
supposed to do with that?
Wear it, obviously.
I wear it.
Oh. And it's on the ring finger of
And
her
it's
left
on
hand.
the ring finger of her left hand, which means it's surely a wedding ring.
No, then you have to continue to wear plastic nubbin after you eat it.
Still
Yeah.
better than
That's
having
what
a
I mean.
spider on
See,
it.
I would rather have a
I wouldn't
spider than
wear
a
it.
plastic nubbin.
Yeah.
Put it in a little box, you know?
Yeah, I'd keep it.
Yeah. Yeah, are you supposed to wear your engagement band after your wedding?
It depends.
I do.
Well, where's your wedding ring?
Right here.
You wear both on the same finger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't know
I
you
know
were supposed to wear
some
both
people
on the same way.
Weld them
Yes,
together,
they
too.
do. Yeah. I just have not.
And then there's some that are designed to be like, you know, to fit with the, or some people have the
Yes.
sandwich and like,
Yeah,
what
with
ring do you
two.
got?
this is about
Nice. It's cute. I don't got rings.
You get a
I don't
promise ring.
got. I don't have bracelet anymore either.
Oh yeah,
It's
Oh,
gone.
you need a new one.
a
Yeah.
promise bracelet.
A
Promise
promise
bracelet.
bracelet.
Yeah,
Oh,
to remain pure until marriage.
I'm Jewish.
right.
It looks like it's on there for life too. I can't imagine that would slide off that a finger that size. Damn.
Mr.
It's
Naruto.
size.
So
Damn.
rude.
Like, calm
Things
down.
I think,
So fucking
Mr.
rude.
Naruhodo, not to say.
Jeez.
Do you know Mr. Garadeb's wife in the photograph had a ring very much like this one?
Oh, she killed his wife, and
It was a large sunflower design as well.
we're investigating 2 murders now. The bed. Oh no. Really? You have a great memory for these things. We just saw
looked
it.
at
A large sunflower wedding ring. It's quite a coincidence that they have the same ring, isn't it?
It's a good thing it's so distinct.
Take that!
Take that.
Your wedding ring gives us a handsome clue as to where the beast's current whereabouts are. Since we can deduce that she is the one who made the commotion, can we stop calling her the beast?
Nope, he's gonna
No.
continue doing it.
Oh. Indeed it does. That flowery bend gleaming on your finger gives you away. For it is identical to the one shown on the hand of Mr. Garadeb's bride in this photographic print.
Look at this photograph. In other words, you are no ordinary household maid.
No. You are Mr. Garadeb's lucky bride. You are Miss Garadeb herself.
Joan Garadeb.
Oh my word!
Well, jolly fine detecting, sir. As you rightly surmised, this is my wife, yes, my Joan.
Aw.
I'd rather let herself go, you might say, but she's Ah!
Oh my god. It would appear that you don't live in the most comfortable of circumstances. After all, you are a retired army man, yet you are in the business of renting out rooms.
Yes.
I would assume, therefore, you have insufficient means to employ a maid. Would that be correct?
It's not right, I tell you. I was second lieutenant on the 3rd Regiment. A man has his pride, don't you know? My golly, that's a sorry thing when a chap can't even afford to have a single maid in his employ.
Yes, here in London, one is rather judged. A household cannot be considered worthy of society if it employs no staff at all. Though, in my considered opinion, such concerns about appearances are a folly.
You mean Mr. Garadeb has his wife work as his maid?
Precisely. Am I right, Mr. Garadeb?
Only in company, obviously. But listen here, this must remain a secret. Tip-top secret. Please. Oh, damn.
Oh my gosh. And she's raging because he's making her a maid.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I
what
know.
do you mean?
Like, fuck, man.
Now, Mr. Garadeb.
I think we can skip over.
Yeah. Oh, that you still have deep. Oh, yeah.
His wife. And then he's going to talk about his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to say no.
No, it's his face.
Mr. Sholmes is quite something. He's still calling Mr. Garadeb's wife a beast.
Yes, as a woman, that feels rather uncomfortable.
I like Susato.
Yeah, man.
Susato, throw everybody, please. Miss Garadeb is standing beside her husband as we speak. In other words, he hasn't lost his beloved at all, has he?
Oh, how true. So perhaps that supporting arm that seems to be propping up his head has some other significance then.
According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Garadeb's plan is tangible, though. What could that pose really be signifying?
Turn
Boom.
around.
Slapped cheek.
Yup.
Zoom.
Oh my, look at that bright red mark.
Gosh, that's quite something. And clearly made by somebody's hand.
I love how wrong we were.
Mm.
We thought it was like a
No,
burn,
one of you
then-
said the maid.
and then...
Yeah.
I
I
forgot
think we
who.
said.
Oh,
the
it
maid.
definitely wasn't me.
Somebody said
So
the
you
maid.
said cat scratching, maybe?
Yeah, I thought it was the cat.
And maybe you said maid?
I think
did
when I
not
saw
say
the
maid.
hand slap, I said maid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know it'd be his wife.
There was,
Yeah.
I forgot who, but somebody said maid at the very beginning. As a joke. Like
Rewind the
before
tape.
Yeah, play it back!
cat.
Yes, as Mr. Garadeb has been slapped in the face, it seems hard.
I've never seen such a clearly defined mark. Whoever could have done such a thing? I wonder.
Well, there's a very limited number of candidates, I'd say.
Take that!
Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders. The pain you feel of being... the pain you feel being revealed by that slapped cheek.
And of course, the deliverer, that impressive mark on your cheek, refuses to fade, was you, Madame Joan Garadeb.
Oh, look at her eyes.
Aww. Leave Joan alone.
Oh,
Well,
she,
yes.
she's like, I slapped my cheek with the same kind of
Yeah.
force.
You have been desperate to hide the slap mark on your cheek, sir.
That's how I slip in my chair too when I'm at work. How the blazes did you work that out, man?
Nothing escapes the notice of one trained in the art of observation, my dear fellow.
I love the look at him now.
That's such a narrow face.
Yeah. That's why you haven't looked directly at us even once. To keep your other side from view. Well,
Now, let us proceed to the next conundrum. Why were you subjected to such a violent slap? In other words, we must ask ourselves what caused Madame Garadeb to fly into a rage.
you fucking fired a cannon now.
And we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer.
Pile of bills, let's give rise to your supper.
Didn't Mr. Sholmes say that the bills were all for lion fodder?
Yes, but now that we've established that the lion never existed, which can only mean that that the thing responsible for gobbling up all that food was Mr. Garadeb's wife, Naruhodo.
Naruhodo. She's a person, not a thing.
You can't say things like this, my dude. That's fucked up. Yes, well. She's also a person who gave her husband a mighty slap around the face.
Because she's being treated as a maid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
literally.
so hard that it left a perfect handprint mark.
Yes, why would a woman want to hit her husband with such force? I wonder.
I'd love to know the answer to that question.
The book?
Bookmark?
Oh, what's on the bookmark? There's a kissy
There's a kissy.
Dude, there's a kissy on the bookmark.
Uh-oh. That lady got stabbed. She was coming back from the bookstore.
Damn. So she stabbed her. She stabbed her.
Yeah, I bet she did.
She convinced the bed to do it.
Yeah. Miss Garridab, she knows people.
Holy
the
shit.
The bed was the one who tipped her off.
Oh!
Mhm.
Because they fucked. On the bed.
The bed's like, hear me out.
Yeah. Squeak, 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 squeak. That's what I heard all night.
Oh no.
Damn, Ace Attorney, you've changed.
Well, having the bed to be the killer,
Yeah.
okay, in a case is like, the Ace Attorney has changed. Okay.
Oh, someone must be reading the book at a moment. There's a bookmark here, look.
There's a bookmark here, look.
Mr. Gerdeb is
Clearly an avid reader.
Oh. Wait a minute. I don't think this is a bookmark.
Oh, no, so it isn't. It's a note written in a woman's hand. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary.
Is it James Gerdeb?
I don't know. James and Joan? That makes sense.
And look, next to the signature here.
Lip marks made with lipstick.
Kissy.
A kissy. Oh, what a passionate and romantic gesture.
It also kind of looks like a face. It's got a mouth and then two eyes.
Yeah, it
I
kind of
see
does.
Strew it in lipstick.
It also looks like a bikini.
It
does
also
look
looks like a bikini. Don't get any ideas, Susato-san.
Oh dear. I'm sorry.
So this bookmark is actually a love note, hmm? Also, there's just a fucking pile of broken dishes on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
But we know what it
She
is.
went on a
Oh,
rampage.
yeah.
We know what it is.
Take that!
They conveniently kept that hidden from your view.
Yo.
Yes, it is this love note that has given rise to the pain you suffer.
Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary. Passionate indeed. Her face. Perhaps the
eyebrows.
sender of this note, a certain Miss Mary, is the fly in the ointment here.
Just gonna... There you go. Zoom in and enhance. What's his full name?
I don't know if we know. Oh. John.
John.
Maybe he's lying about his name, though.
Maybe. But I don't know the ballet woman. You don't know her? That note wasn't written to me. It was just in the book. You don't know how it got there?
It was just in there, so you say.
That's right, that's what I've been saying. Ah!
A likely story.
Oh no. Now listen here, Joan, old thing. I explained at the time. I bought the book at a second-hand place, and that note must have been there. And the note must have been in there. Already in there. So the previous owner of the book was using the note as a bookmark, you mean? That's right, that's what I've been. Ah!
A likely story.
For heaven's sake, woman, look at the name. It's written to James. My name, in case you've forgotten, is John. Ah!
A likely story.
Are you questioning my name now? Oh, get fucked.
And there we have it. Arouse the suspicions of the female heart, and you unleash a beast with the most ferocious bite.
You're a fucking lion.
Now, In a final fit of rage, oh yeah, the beast carried out one imaginable act.
Skip.
Yep.
She ate the rug. She ate the rug. Don't worry, guys. She ate the rug.
Her teeth marks match perfectly.
Wandering eye. We know what you looked at. You looked at the tea cakes.
Yeah.
But surely Mrs. Garadeb didn't eat the carpet?
No, of course not. But there doesn't seem to be any doubt that the state of the disarray in this room is a result of her wild temper.
No, that is true. So this is the last part of Mr. Sholm's deduction that we need to fix. We need only to follow Mrs. Garadeb's gaze, and that will tell us the real answer.
Alright, let's see what we can see.
Yes.
Oh, the candle's missing.
I mean, it's the candlestick, right?
Yeah.
Look at this
Oh,
candlestick.
wait, is it a candlestick, or are we looking at the candle itself?
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't look like we can actually look at that candle, so I
So
assume
then,
that we're going
yes.
to take a look at the candlestick.
Yeah.
This looks like a very old candlestick, doesn't it?
The base looks too small. Surely it's unstable. Looks to me like even the slightest knock would make it topple over.
Oh dear, that would be dangerous.
Wait, take a closer look at this. There's one candle missing.
What? Yes, I didn't notice that before.
Why is that, I wonder? Why is one of the 3 candles missing from its holder? Can I now go look at the candle on the carpet? Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna submit that then.
Take that!
This is not nearly as hard as the last one was.
No. We haven't gotten to the trial, though.
True. Yes, to explain in the dire state of the carpet, we only need to look at the candlestick. Just eclipsed him immediately.
Most illuminating, my dear fellow, and of course, the only possible way of this logical labyrinth. Way out of.
Yes, and the remnants of the ferocious attack in the carpet was devoured are clearly visible. Oh, he does it himself.
Indeed they are. The scorch marks at the edge clearly give the truth away.
Scorch marks?
It would appear that this room was the scene of a little marital altercation. No.
Mrs. Garadeb's mighty arm muscles left an impression not only in her husband's face, but on the entire room. The force of her strike caused the candle to fall from the holder, so she struck, and the wind came off of her hand and just disrupted the
Yeah,
whole
the
room.
ripple effect.
Exactly.
Yeah. It blew the brick off the window.
She actually, it was actually like Kung Fu Hustle.
Hell
style,
yeah.
Where she slapped him, but across the room, and the force of that connected with his face
Hell
across
yeah.
the room.
God, I love that movie. Has everybody seen it? Already seen it, right? You guys haven't seen Kung Fu Hustle?
That was one of the movies I wanted
Holy
to show.
shit, that movie's so good.
We can still do that.
We should. And in seconds, the carpet was all right, and the whole corner of the room is in flames. Yes,
For the most ferocious beast in this world is neither a violent lion nor a vengeful woman, but fire.
Fire.
and in this room, that ferocious beast bared its claws and ran amok.
Eloquently put, my dear fellow. So you see, there is but one conclusion here. So cute. Oh, are you ready?
After the sparks of marital discord flew, this room was the scene of a fire.
Hey. Nice. No, where'd the teapot go?
Mr. Show, sir, I salute you.
Oh my god.
Oh, goodbye.
Oh. Oh. Hell yeah.
What an ending.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you, Tyler. It was good.
Hell yeah, that was great.
Woo! We did it!
Alright. So, do we want to get to the point where we can, like, ask questions or move around and then call it?
I'm gonna call it.
Call it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Deduction complete.
Good job.
Hey yo.
Yeah, I don't know how much farther I am, or if I am farther than this.
Oops.
I'd laugh if we got through the whole trial and you're like, no,
Hey,
actually,
oh,
I did
yeah,
this.
I did all this. I remember
Well,
all
I
this.
totally forgot about them, and then I saw them, and I was like, oh yeah.
You're like, that's a whole thing.
Yeah. Because I remembered being in Natsume's room. I didn't remember them.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
And now we're in his room because that's the last thing that we did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so great job, everybody. Thank you all for coming.
Mm-mm.
We will not be
Thanks for
back
having
next
us.
week
Mm-mm.
because you're out of town. The week after,
Mm-hmm.
the week after is the 27th. No, I'm looking at April.
No, yeah.
Wrong thing.
I mean, it is April.
March. Next week is the 30th. The week after that is the 6th.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can't. It's Passover.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's the first night of Passover.
Okay.
First day of Passover. So I think I might have Seder night that night. If
Oh,
I
sure.
don't, I will let you guys know.
Sure.
I'm taking that day off though.
Make sure you let your boss know.
I already did.
Nice.
So the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
The 13th of April.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be the next time that we would be streaming together.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Gonna be a while.
It will be a while. Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
We will remember
Yes.
the slappening.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Cool. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Much appreciated. I hope you all have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Take care of your fellow neighbor. And most importantly, peace out. A-Town.
Bye, Tyler.